everyone, Shoni from Shoni Gaming here. Hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day and hope you all had an incredible weekend. Here it was kind of meh, you know, the weather was a bit off, but hey, it is what it is. First off, Speedbird, good to see you, my friend. Emeka, always incredible to see you, my friend. Metalchi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you guys already here. Today this week is going to be so good, guys. It is going to be so good. You know why? Tomorrow will be my 50th inaugural flight. Yes, we have flown 50 flights so far. Mitch, good to see you then. Good evening, sir. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So yeah, it's do I have to go? No problem, man. I will be here for at least 3 hours. So at least. So don't worry. So yeah, and hope you have a good meeting. Today will be a simple, somewhat simple flight along the coastlines of Normandy. We are still continuing that. We're taking off from Malo today, flying along the Normandy coast towards Brest, then heading. Hey, Odin, good to see you, my friend. Then heading down towards Nantes, and then flying up towards Rennes. So it is basically a very short flight. Tomorrow, however, on our 50th flight, you know what? Let's pull up these flights. Let's pull them up. Let me have a look. There we go. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one we are flying today. This is it's basically quite a simple flight. It's like nearly 3 hours, but we do have headwind. It is very nasty wind out there. So, but tomorrow, let me show you guys. No, that's legend. I don't need a legend. Load. I don't need to save as well. Oh god, it is one of those days, guys. Pro streamer right here. Yeah, flight plan. Yeah, I have flown across northern France already. We've flown also over. We did a really great tour of Paris. Flew towards Lille. Flew from to Calais. Then flew all the way down towards Saint-Malo, along Mont Saint-Michel as well. It was awesome. It was so awesome. But this is the 50th trip. So this is the trip for tomorrow. Now, as you guys can see, we will be taking off in Rennes. Then flying over Le Mans. We are going to find the circuit. Heading down. And then we are flying along the Loire Valley, which has about 6 castles which we are going to visit. So that's really cool. And we will be landing in Dijon. So bring the mustard. So yeah, it's in February. Oh, that's nice, man. By the way, the pictures we are talking about, they are in our Discord channel. So look up our Discord channel and you will find the pictures of Speedbird flying in a 152, which looks really similar, like the simulation actually. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, we are landing in Dijon tomorrow, so that's where we are landing. But then Friday is going to be so funny, and it has disaster written all over it, guys. Look at this, what we're going to do. It is going to be a short flight, but that has its reasons. Look at that. Look at this. The 51st flight. It's kind of short, isn't it? Like 2 hours. Short. That's basically short for, in my case. Yeah, short in my case. And it's like Dijon to Lyon. But look at where we are headed, guys. First off, we are headed towards Mont Blanc. And we are going to do touch and goes in Courchevel. We are going to do touch and goes in Courchevel. So if things go really bad, thank God, Innsbruck is rather nearby. But we are going to do touch and goes on Courchevel. Let's see if we can do a few touch and goes, and then we are moving on towards Lyon, where we will be landing. So Friday is going to be mistakes were made, kind of like that. So yeah, but that's Friday. Tomorrow is our 50th flight, and yeah. So today we are going to slowly ease into it. We are going to prepare. We are going to prepare, guys. So the flight plan, let's pull this one up again. 49th flight right there. Boing. That's the one we're doing today. That's the one we are doing today. So what's on the menu today? Well, that. It's, yeah, kind of red. And so, yeah, we are basically... yeah, we are gusting up to 40 knots. It's bad. Yeah, It's bad, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad. So, windy indeed. Windy indeed. So yeah, it is gusting along the coastline. Yes, it is. It is raining, but the cloud base is somewhat high. So we should have at least a little bit of view. But yeah, it's we got a storm here. A storm be brewing. Indeed it is. Much like my coffee. You see what I did there? Oh, okay, sorry. So yeah, that's going to be very, very, very interesting today. Will be landing in on Rennes Airport, so that's like LFRN, Saint-Jacques Rennes. I am guessing by the wind direction that it will be runway 10. So keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. There is no ILS for that runway. It's just VOR. So interesting, interesting, interesting. Now, what have we done so far? Actually, we done quite a little bit. We done quite a little bit, guys. Actually, we have done nearly 15,500 nautical miles right there. You can see it right there. So that's already a good progress that we are making, and we are making headway. Yeah, it is. It is. The thing is, on the one hand, it is incredible that we've done so much. But if you look at it, I mean, this is a world flight, and we basically never left Europe. In 18 weeks, we never left Europe. So yeah, oh, exactly. Only 424,500 miles to go. 24,500 miles. 24. Yeah, no, okay, that's a bit bad. Now, also, you guys know Emeka, of course. Emeka is one of our members of our community, and he did something pretty damn awesome, guys. And I'm going to show it to you now. I am going to show it to you. So, this is the first thing I am going to show it to you. This will be the opening trailer for at least our new Twitch channel, or not our new Twitch channel, but the Twitch channel, if I'm not either streaming or hosting. So how cool is that? Amica Music made that, guys. Amica Music made that. That is so cool. That is so cool, guys. I am so happy with that. I am so incredibly happy with that. And that's going to be, yeah. Amica, well done, sir. Well done. I salute thee. Well done. All the credits go to Amica right there. So yeah, that was a piece of amazing art right there. So yeah, no problem, my friend. Have a great meeting. Have a great meeting. We are about to take off. That's what we are going to do. And yeah, I say we are good to go, guys. Let's do that. I have to close this because yeah, it's let's get those wheels off the runway. We have a long way to go. And I have to set up that. I need to set up my Sim Toolkit Pro, which updated and is working right now. So that's good. Yep. All right. Let's fly. I did install a scenery for Nantes, by the way. But it's a small one. It's just a few landmarks. Nothing that much important. So keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. But yeah, that was really cool, Emeka. I am so grateful for that, and I will be adding it as a as my intro. That will be my intro for Twitch. It definitely will. So yeah. Also, by the way, Emeka is also working at the moment on emotes. We are going to get emotes as well. So yeah, for those who have subbed, they will have immediate access to all our subs will have immediate access to the emotes. And yeah, we're going to have to see if it's possible for our followers to unlock emotes and use them. But yeah, they are going to be everyone who is subbed to my channel will immediately get access to those emotes as well. So that's also a really cool development. Finally, we are getting them, and I'm so looking forward to it. So yeah. And as I said, as of tomorrow, 50 flights, guys. 50 flights already. I have no clue how we got here. 50 flights in all. Oh, good lord. Ah, okay, that's a lot better. I was thinking pea soup here, but yeah, we're still pretty good. Alright, guys. Let's have a look. Alright. I'm turning on the pit heat just to make sure. You have to actually turn it on if I think the outside temperature is below, I think 16 degrees Celsius, if I'm not mistaken. Caution can go off. We are setting the PDF and the wind direction because we will be needing that today. 21 knots headwind taking off. This is ground level, guys. 21 knots. So let's go nuts. No, that's something different. That's the bearing we need to set. I am setting my altitude to about 2,000 feet. A celebratory barrel roll for the 50th flight tomorrow. Maybe. I did do one on Captain Arash's flight, so yeah. I can do barrel rolls. The thing is, I'm not too tempted to do them usually, simply because of the mistakes were made. So yeah. Turn off the landing lights. No, we have the taxi lights. Landing lights are on, beacon lights are on, nav are on, and strobe are on. Taxi lights are off. I think we're good, guys. We are good. Yeah, it's not that I'm such a bad pilot because I'm actually getting better and better and better, guys. We are, by the way, rolling along the airstrip right here, going to take off from Saint Malo. And then we are headed towards Brest first. And Brest is on the western coast of France. Alright. And we are in the air. We are in the air. Yes, we are. On our way to our next stop, which is actually really close. It's like 10 minutes from here. But we are going the long way, as always. We are going the long way, as always. Alright, guys, up in the air. There we are. And yeah, we have to stay really low to see, at least see something. So it's going to be interesting. This is going to be... I have already a very strong side wind. We are basically already crawling. Good lord, we are already crabbing along the way. Good lord. Yeah, I am really being pushed sideways. It is a absurd 32 knots already, guys. Last week we did have a lot better weather, but yeah, today it's pretty bad, as you guys can see. It is pretty bad. I basically have to fly at a 45-degree angle nearly, so yeah. Oh. I'm being pushed along, guys. I am being pushed along. Oh, by the way, I just noticed something. Am I still on the wrong server? Or on the... Yeah, I'm still on the East UA server. I should be on the Western Europe server. Sorry about that. That was my mistake. That was my mistake. Other than that, everything should be set. So that's set now. As I said, I was flying... On Monday, I did a fly-along with Captain Arash for about an hour, which was really nice. So, if anyone is flying along with me, you should be able to see me right now. You can, of course, always... excellent, Metal Cheek. Excellent. Yeah, sorry about that. I really thought I was on the West European server, but apparently I wasn't. Apparently I wasn't. Mistakes were made! As always. I'm flying excessively low, by the way, right now. Basically because we want to stay above, below cloud cover. Weather is pretty bad. And you can see the oh, look at that right there, guys. You can basically see the water churning. You can actually see it churning right there. How cool is that? That was Siri. It is churning the weather right there. So, there we go. But even then, it still looks great. The little towns look so cool. So excellent. Acknowledge frequency change. There we go. And now we should no longer have any ATC problems whatsoever. Yeah. No problem, my friend Emeka. Good to... I'm already very, very glad that you're here, my friend. I am very, very glad that you're here. So thank you very much. Please do lurk. And what you did was excellent. It was so cool. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to a lot more of this. Cheers, my friend. Cheers. Cheers. So, if you are flying along, we are flying at the moment in real life weather. It is extremely windy, guys. So, keep that in mind. It is really bad weather. But that's also a part of the challenge, of course. That is also part of the challenge, as always. But as of now, it is working nicely. It's not that bad. It's not that bad, actually. It could be worse. I mean, we've seen it worse. Let's face it. We've seen it a lot worse than this. But yeah, it is constantly crabbing during our flight, trying to keep as low as possible so we can at least take in a little bit of this. Well, gloomy scenery for now, but it is still the Normandy coast, so yeah. And it is of course winter in Europe, so yeah. Expecting great weather. I mean, we had in Madrid, or at least in Spain, there was a cold front right there, snow and everything. It was bizarre. It was actually bizarre. So yeah. But, hey, Midge is here. We've already have Midge in the air. Look at him. Yep, there he is. Right behind us. Good to see you, my friend. Sir, I salute thee. But the weather is really bad. And it does show. I mean, it will be great. But why not? Why not? Hey, Don. Good to see you, my friend. Hope everything is well in Japan. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I heard there are like snowstorms are going on in Japan, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I'm not sure how that is in the Tokyo area where you are at the moment, but man, it was really, really bad. Good to see you, my friend, and thank you for joining me. Yeah, big snowstorm. It's really at the moment. Now, as always, I am on the West European server, and you can download the flight plan from the Discord channel. It is buffeting my airplane here. It is incredibly stormy. Nearly 40 knots wind. Excellent, my friend. It is going to be hectic in a 172. Trust me, my friend. This is interesting flying. This is definitely interesting flying. We are being pushed around like a ragdoll. A ragdoll, guys. It is, wow. It is amazing right now. And as I said, today is the standard 49th flight of my flight plan around the world. Tomorrow, as I said, will be my 50th flight plan, guys. 50 flights already, and it has been incredible so far. I'm having so much fun, guys. It's been an amazing ride so far. It has been an amazing ride. Having an incredibly lot of fun. Flying all over over Europe right now, but it is, yeah, it is growing and growing and growing. This flight, it is going on and on and on. And we are making good progress right now. Tomorrow, by the way, as I said, we will be doing on our 50th flight, we will be flying over, first over Le Mans. Then we are headed towards the Loire Valley, and there, as I said, about 6 or 7 chateaus, which we are flying along, including Chateau de Saumur, Chateau de Chambord, and we are also going to see if we can find Villandry. And then we will be landing in Dijon, so bring your mustard. Bring your mustard face. Yes, indeed. But flying this manually, wow. It is, I have to adjust constantly. I have to adjust constantly. So, yeah, it is basically pea soup all around. As I said, Mitch is already up in the air. I believe Don Don is loading in as we speak, which is always good. It's always good to see a wild Don Don in the air. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful time. I know I am. I know I am. And then, yeah, on Friday, it's going to be bad. Let's face it, Friday is going to be pretty dang bad. Friday is, yeah, Friday we are going to do touch and goes on Courchevel. Once we flown along Mount Mont Blanc, we will be heading south towards Courchevel, and that will be the second to last waypoint. The last waypoint will be, of course, landing in Lyon. But Courchevel will be the second to last landing spot there, and we will be doing touch and goes. And I've only done 2 touch and goes so far on Courchevel, so it's going to be really interesting. I have no idea how this is going to work in real life weather. Thank God I've checked the weather on Friday, and apparently the wind should be a lot less than it is right now. Which is good, because I'm really not looking forward. Yeah, it is risky. It is truly risky. But then again, Innsbruck is right around the corner, basically. So Innsbruck is like a 2-hour flight away, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. And that's also the reason why my flight is somewhat short. So it is usually my flights, as you guys know, it's about three and a half hours, something like that. Usually I start at 1 o'clock, but and I end at about 4 or 5 o'clock usually. So yeah, so 3 to 4 hours basically. In this case, it's just nearly 2 hours of flight, but we will be landing, we will be turning around, we will be taking off again, maybe doing it once or twice, and yeah, that is going to be an interesting flight. And we are still crabbing along here, guys. Holy the moly. We are buffeted along like a toy. Like a toy airplane. 41 knots headwind. 41 knots. As you can see right there. That is 42! That is insane. That is insane. Although the last part of our flight should be really quick. So, yeah. The last part of our flight should be incredibly quick. And last week we had a great flight along the coast of Normandy. We flew over the D-Day beaches. The beaches where the infantry troops landed during World War II. We flew over Mont Saint-Michel, which looked really great. It looked really nice. That is a handcrafted point of interest. For those that do not know, it is the castle slash church monastery in the middle of the water near the on the Normandy coast. Go look it up if you have not seen it. Go look it up. Either look up my VOD from last Friday, or load up the game and fly yourself. And I can truly recommend that. Load up the game and do fly yourself. Guys, this is so much fun to do. So yeah, you're missing out if you're not doing that. You are definitely missing out on a lot of things. It is so much fun to fly. However, today is bad. It is bad. I truly admit that. This is actually a really horrible weather. But yeah, as we said, most of the time we will be flying in real life weather conditions. And yeah, if it's storming, it's storming. It is what it is. We did a similar thing in what was it? In Romania, if I'm not mistaken. We flew from Romania over to Moldova. And Moldova I was basically flying into a thunderstorm just to see if it's possible, you know, because science, I don't know. So yeah, just to give it a go. Not the most smartest thing I've ever done, I'll admit that. However, it was doable. It was doable. Eventually, thank God we did not have to land in Moldova. We just flew through the thunderstorm, which was bad enough in itself. But eventually we did land in what was it? Belarus? No, it was not Belarus. Ukraine. Yeah, Ukraine was up next. So yeah, it was. That was a thing, guys. That definitely was a thing. And if you are flying on realistic settings, I can advise you guys to sometimes just turn up the volume with the weather, you know? Just give it a go. See what your plane does in conditions like that. Learn to fly your plane under really, really bad conditions. Learn to fly it under icing conditions. Learn to fly it in thunderstorms and stuff like that. It does actually help a lot in figuring out your the way your aircraft responds and the way everything is thrown around at times. I mean, you have to respond to that, and that's actually pretty cool. So yeah, I can really recommend that. 7 degrees Celsius outside. It's still 42 knots, basically nearly headwind. So yeah. The weather trick. You mean like the problem with the going from live weather to clear skies and then live weather again? I have not done that so far because this is basically quite realistic right now. So yeah, I had not had that problem so far, Don Don. No. So I had no need to do that. But yeah, it's actually a good idea to have it start up with. Hey, do I see a Yuri right there? I think it is. So yeah, guys, it's yeah, I have not done that. Loading clear skies, yeah, exactly. But as of right now, I have not loaded the game yet. So basically, I just got right into it. For those that do not know, there is a bug going on with the weather. Which if you start up the game, then go back to the menu and start up the game again, so basically restart your flight, there is a good chance that your weather will not load correctly. And to correct that problem, what you can do is get into the game in clear skies and then switch to live weather. So basically load up the game in clear skies like that, and then switch to live weather, and then it should always load correctly, just in case. So that is a workaround right now, which should work if you have that problem. But yeah, guys, it is a struggle right now. This is actually what is going on along the Normandy coast, as far as I know. I just compared it to Windy, and it looks correct. So yeah, low hanging clouds. Very, very strong weather, a strong wind along the coastline, even rain fronts that are passing by. So yeah, it is not going to be one of the most beautiful days. And yeah, well, that happens, you know. You fly all over the world. This is what you encounter in real life, and yeah, that the same thing holds true for simulation if you are trying to do it as as close to reality as possible. Now, as you guys know, I am not that flying on that high realism, like for instance a flying Fabio or even a Captain Rash. But yeah, it's a mixture between entertainment value and realism. Usually, I just like to keep it as real as possible, to keep it as close to realism as we can. That doesn't always work out, especially if you're flying in pea soup and you want to show off something or see something of a piece of scenery that we are just flying over or intentionally are flying towards. So yeah, that at those times I may be switching back and forth to clear skies or better weather, just to show off the beautiful places. The same thing holds true for instance, switching over nighttime and daytime. Something I did over Paris, of course. When you fly over Paris, you want to see the city in all its splendor, even if you are just doing it realistic. Of course, you want to see it at nighttime. I mean, it's not called the city of lights for nothing, you know. So yeah, that's something you really want to keep in mind. And today is actually but today we do not have that. We just are flying along the Normandy coast, completing our flight as we fly everywhere and see everything. And of course we have to fly over the most western point of Paris, of France. So yeah, of course we have to fly here. But yeah, it does mean that we do not have to mess around with the weather settings this time. Yeah, it looks exactly the same. Yeah, it does, Amica. It's bad. It's just basically bad. As I said, we loaded up. If you go to windy.com, let me show you guys Windy. I mean, it is pretty bad. You know, it's pretty bad. This is basically what is going on right now. So if you got wind right there, there you go, 2,000 feet. Yeah, this is kind of correct. This is kind of correct. So, and clouds, yeah, cloud base right there. So this is quite accurate actually. So I'm for me this is hey, we have a Wild and Dahlia here. Hello, my dear. Hope you are having a wonderful day. Good to see you again. Ah, she's back. And Dahlia's back, guys. Yes, give her some love. Give her some love. Last week she had, she had to take off a little bit to recuperate, but she's back. Just for now. Well, I'm glad you're here, my dear. I am glad you are here. I am always glad you are here. So, yeah, and still have half a book to write. Yeah, I know. For those that do not know, by the way, for those that do not know, there you go. Go check out Endalia's book. Go check out her books, guys. Go check her out. Give her some love. So yeah, it's good. It's always good to see you, my dear. It is always good to see you. Give her some love, guys. And yeah, as I said, today we are. Oh, by the way, Endalia, I think you missed this actually, but this is something really cool that. The view is depressing, yeah. Well, it's the French coastline, you know. It is what it is. Let me set the. It is kind of funny though that the autopilot it is really bad. Let me have a look. There we go. Hold altitude. There we go. French France is depressing. Ouch. Well, it does have... Tomorrow we are flying over the Loire Valley. That's really cool. So, yeah. Look at this, Endalia. This is what Amica made. And for those that just joined in. I mean, look at this. This is actually really cool. Everyone, Shoni from Shoni Gaming here. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I have so far, so it's going very well. There we so cool. I am so enjoying this. Whoa! I know! I know! Emeka made this.
Good cup of coffee. Good cup of coffee.
This is what we're doing. We are flying everywhere, seeing everything. 440,000 kilometers.
Cool, isn't it?
Everywhere. I'm stalling already. I can't fly. I can't fly. Like this?
I can't fly. Well,
Ooh,
kind of like a
stop
statement.
landing.
Captain, good to see you, my friend. Oh, you just joined.
Let me restart this. This is what Emeka made for us, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you. Captain Raid. Indeed, guys. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I just need to do a replay. Guys, are you ready for this? This is so epic. Emeka made this. This is going to be my Twitch intro if I'm not streaming or hosting. Watch this, guys. This is so cool. Slarty, good to see you, my friend. Sawyer, hello, sir. Good to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Jan, how's India doing? How's India doing? Captain Arash, indeed. Shoni from Shoni Gaming here. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I have so far, so it's going very well. It's so cool, guys. Yuri! There he is. No, no, no. Oh, no! No! We had to restart just for you guys. Just for you guys. Just for the raid. I'm excellent. Look at that. Look at that.
Cup of coffee. Good cup of coffee.
This is what we're doing. We are flying everywhere.
No, it is, isn't it?
Everything. 440,000 kilometers.
Goosebumps, guys.
Everywhere.
Goosebumps. Great. Thank you very much for the follow, man. Thank you very much. GG. Indeed, GG. No, it's so epic. It's so epic. Hope you're having a wonderful day, Greed. Thank you, man. Thank you very much, my friend. It's so epic. I mean, goosebumps. Goosebumps. And you know the motto of our channel. You know the motto of our channel, guys. There it is. Fly everywhere. See everything. That's what we're doing. Fly everywhere. See everything. Stay mad. Okay. Yeah, well, that's my middle name, actually. So, yeah. How cool was that? How cool was that? Don't crash. Well, Yuri. Yeah. Hey, thank you very much, Drift. Thank you very much for that follow. Yeah, it's mind-blowingly cool. It is so awesome. I know it is so epic. It is so epic. Yeah, I know. It's funny. It's so cool. It is so cool. So I am so glad that Emeka did this, guys. It is epic indeed. It is truly epic. It is a very nice trailer. That trailer. Oh, thank you very much for the follow there, Sawyer. That trailer is going up, guys. That will be my intro trailer for Twitch. Also, for those that are subs, Emeka is working on emotes. So we already have the guinea pig with the goggles and the flying helmet saying hi and stuff like that. I think he's in the work of a mistakes were made emote because let's face it, that's one we really need, and we're going to need that one on Friday, by the way. Let me explain you what we are also doing. So next, let me see. Today we are doing this. It is a simple flight around Normandy. We are landing in the Rennes area right there, and we need popsicle. That's going to happen, and you know it will. You know it will. Oh, by the way, guys, look at this view right now. Look at this amazing view over France right here. Wow. The clouds are incredible. They are so cool. It is, yeah, I like this. I'm liking this a lot. It is windy out here. It is bad weather, but yeah, it is nice. But yeah, okay. What I was saying, getting back to this very nice flight right here. We are flying along the coast of Normandy, and yes, we are at the moment we are headed for Brest, and then we are heading down towards Nantes, then flying up towards Rennes. Yes, that's where we will be landing. Now tomorrow, tomorrow is our 50th flight, guys. So be here. Be here. Tomorrow is going to be a really cool flight. Because, let me load this up. Yeah, we are over there right now, but yeah, it's okay. Tomorrow we are flying along to Le Mans, where we are going to see if we can find Le Mans, the circuit. Then we are heading down, flying along the Loire Valley, and we are flying 5 or 6 castles right there, just in the valley alone. It's going to be really, really cool. And then we are landing in Dijon. So bring the mustard. I'm just saying. Now Friday is going to be an interesting one. Because, watch this. Dijon to Lyon. Very short, you'd say. Yeah. But we are flying from Dijon, heading towards Mont Blanc. And then, guys, that is Courchevel. We are going to do stop and we are going to do touch and go landings on Courchevel. Don't bring the mustard. They already have enough. Yeah. They have more. Okay, we're getting the mustard. We are getting the mustard. Dijon mustard. That's a good plan, actually, Dali. Yeah, I like Dijon mustard. But yeah, Courchevel. We are going to do stop and goes on Courchevel. Touch and go on Courchevel. Yeah, yeah, we are going to do that, Jeff. Good luck with that. Exactly. So, yeah, the mistakes were made. Watch out for that on Friday. It is basically a rather short flight. Usually I fly for like 3 or 4 hours. Friday's flight will be basically 2 hours, but show these famous castle tours indeed. Hey, Simplace, thank you very much for that follow. Thank you. I hope you are enjoying what you're seeing. Yeah, we have flown over there. Actually, we did a large tour with that with Yuri as well, who is now flying along as well, and here as well. We flew over his hometown as well. So yeah, that was actually pretty cool. But that's on Friday. We are going to do touch and goes. Now, should I crash, as you guys know, which is due to my own stupidity, thank God, but Innsbruck is right there. So at least it's short when I die. It's short. It's, yeah. Yeah. Touch and go it will be. Yeah. So it's yeah, it's you have some family in a wonderful area. It was truly beautiful. It was truly beautiful. We flew over we flew from Luxembourg. We flew to Strasbourg and then headed up towards Paris, which was really nice. So yeah, guys, that's on Friday. But today we are doing this. We are flying from, nope, that's not what we're doing. We are doing this. Flying from Malo to Rennes. As I said, the flight itself is really short. It is really, really short. But yeah, because I am flying along the most western tip of France. Hey, if you're flying everywhere and you're seeing everything, yes, you go to the most western tip of France. Of course you do. You know, we're going to the eastern part, we're going to the western part. We're seeing everything. So yeah, short dead, yeah, perhaps, probably, probably. No. Lyon will be on Friday. We will be landing in Lyon on Friday there, Odin. So yeah, so that's Navigraph right there. I'm going off autopilot again because we are flying. So on Friday, with a bit of luck, we will be either landing in Lyon or crashing on Courchevel. Who knows? Could be both. So yeah, it's no. You're basically. I just took off Victionario. Thank you for being here, my friend. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. We are in the air for about 30 minutes, something like that. We just took off from Malo. We are now heading towards our first waypoint. And then we are moving towards Brest, which is the western part of France. So it's going great, actually. So yeah, I am on the West European server, Drift Physics. Yeah, I am. So if you're on the West European server, you look me up near Malo, you should basically see me and hop on. Just make sure you are on all players. So not multiplayer, but all players. That's very important. That's very important. And yeah, oh, also guys, this is really funny. You know, of course, the ATC does a lot of great work. Yeah. To do this, link your trailer on the disc. Yeah. I'm definitely going to do that in Dahlia. I am definitely.
Let me have a look. Let me have a look, guys. This is so funny. Actually, my Kadilu, my wife, she notified me on this. Let me have a look. Because now I am heading down. That's not what I want. I want to... okay, autopilot and altitude hold. There we go. This was really funny, guys. Europe West. Yeah. Let me show you guys. Well, it's actually just a clip. This is what happened 2 days ago on Schiphol Airport in the Netherlands. This was an actual request by Aero Mexico flight that took off from Schiphol Airport. Listen to this, and it was local time 22:30, as you guys can see right there. Local time. Listen to this for those that have not heard this.
Schiphol Tower, ground Aeromexico 026.
Aeromexico 026, go ahead.
Yes, miss. Is there any chance that we can make a visual climb over Amsterdam at 4,000?
Fly over Amsterdam at 4,000 feet, confirm you want?
Yeah, that's what we are requesting.
Well, that's not possible, sir.
It's not?
No, it's not. You have to fly the SID, Kudos 1 Zulu departure.
Okay, well, I was thinking because it was New Year.
Yes, but then the whole Amsterdam will wake up.
Well, thanks anyway.
Next time you have to visit Amsterdam when everything is open.
I was thinking because it was New Year.
That guy actually requested to do a 4,000 feet flyover over Amsterdam at 22:30 in a 787. A 787 at 4,000 feet over Amsterdam. Oh, that will wake up the neighbors. It will. That was so funny, guys. I saw it this morning. I laughed my ass off. Sorry about that, but I laughed so hard. That's hilarious, yeah. And it's true. It was like 2 days ago, guys. It's 2 days ago. Indeed, David Scott. By the way, welcome, my friend. Hope you're having a wonderful day. But that was so funny. It was hilarious. 4,000 feet. That's like 1,200 meters over Amsterdam. At like 10:30 in the evening. Good lord, good lord. Oh, good lord, yeah, that was incredible. You used to live 100 meters away from Arianda once upon a time. Arianda, where is that? Where is that? Let's have a look where that is, Muras. Arianda. Oh, there we go. Arianda. Really? Huh. Oh, Arlanda. Okay. Stockholm. Ah, yeah, well, Stockholm Airport. Ah, okay. Actually, that's where we landed, I think. Basically, I live like, I think it's 2-3 kilometers from Schiphol Airport, basically. Yeah, I can, from my window, I can see in the distance the planes taking off from runway 18. So, yeah. So that's pretty cool. 18, what is it? Right, I think? Left? Yeah, left. So, yeah. I may have hit a small tree. Oh, good lord. Mitch, what did you do? What did you do? Don't right there. Metal Chi in the air. Alright, where is Mitch? Mitch, where are you? What did you do? Slarty Bird, also in the air. Good to see you, my friend. Join up with me. Join up with me. Do keep in mind that the weather at the moment is. We all walked away. I say mission accomplished. Indeed. Indeed, mission accomplished. By the way, guys, if you are flying behind me or flying with me today and are flying on real life weather, Dread Physics right there. If you are flying with me or behind me, keep in mind that, yeah, let's say the weather is suboptimal. Yeah. that's a master of understatements. But yeah, it is at the moment. It is as you guys can. I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. But it is 27 knots right there. It was 42, so it is a lot better already. And the clouds are clearing up a little bit. The side winds are incredible. They are incredible. Oh, by the way, guys, and maybe Yuri, you will be able to help me out with this. Next Wednesday will also not be a normal flight along along our flight plan that we are doing right now. Next Wednesday we are doing flight school for the first time ever. Going to have to see if that works out, but we are doing flight school. What does that entail? If you go to our Discord channel, there is a discussion going on. There are a lot of posts from Speedbird, and he or Cloud SV, as he's called on Discord, who suggested that we do a few maneuvers with my airplane. So we are going to do an incipient spin, which is basically, if you followed our channel and you've seen Yuri flying around, he is the also called the inverter, and he is doing incipient spins constantly. So yeah, that's one. What we are also going to try and do is gliding in to a runway without an engine. So basically, it's a dry stall into a glide and trying to land my airplane. So those are a few things that we are doing as well. And I will also be showing you guys how I make my flight plans. That's what we will be doing at the start of my my show. Yeah, I am doing great, John Twitch. Thank you very much for that question. And yeah, we are tomorrow it will be the 50th flight. Friday will be the touch and goes in Courchevel. Oh, good Lord, help me! And on next Wednesday, you want to spin a Cessna? Apparently, it's doable, Yuri. Apparently, it's doable. So we are going to give it a college try. But yeah, it's and then on next Wednesday, I am going to show you guys how I create my flight plan. So how I'm doing that. And after that, we are doing flight school, which an incipient spin, if I'm not mistaken. Incipient. So basically, it's what you're doing, the twist around thingy that you're doing. Yeah. They did? Oh, that's actually pretty cool. A hotel there, huh? I know there is like a 747, I think, also near Amsterdam or in Schiphol. Not Schiphol, Lelystad. There's also one there. So yeah. But yeah, it's next Wednesday we are doing doing then the flight planning at first, and then we are going to do flight school testing. So next Wednesday, if I crash, I will not go back to Innsbruck. We will just basically be mucking about, and if we still have time over, it's I know. No, actually, you are in front of me. You are in front of me right there. You're in full view, Drift Physics. You are in full view. And we have a lot of people flying here as well. We have Urias there as well. Donald Pampan. Weem is with us. Weem, my friend. Guys, give a lot of love to Weem. Give a lot of love to Weem. Please do so. Metal Chi is here as well. I am so happy you're here, Weem, by the way. Metal Chi is here flying as well. Who can we else find here? If you are here flying along with me, please give a shout out in the chat. Mitch was here, but he basically flew into a tree, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah. I don't see any Wacos. Oh, that Badmer was. No, don't leave. So, yeah, it's thank you very much, my dear. It's good to see you, my friend. It is good to see you, Weem. Definitely. Yeah. But yeah, it's so yeah, guys. It's just having a lot of fun
That's basically what we are going to do the coming days. It is Weem. Please give a shout out to Weem, my dear. Yeah, I've lost my touch. No, you didn't. You never did. You never did, my dear. So yeah, it is. Weem is here as well, as I said, and Weem was first. He was. Ah, yeah. Sorry. You are quite right. Once again, as always, you are right. Cheers, my dear. So yeah, it's as I said, guys. This week and next Wednesday, it's going to be a little bit different than usual. So keep that in mind. As I said, 50th flight tomorrow. Then we are doing Courchevel touch and goes, and eventually next Wednesday we are doing flight school. So yeah, that's the first time that we are ever doing that. And I will be doing that more often. So we will have to look at that, guys. If you guys like that and like to see more of that, yeah, maybe we will be incorporating a little bit more realism into our flight. So that will be also always very, very nice. But as of now, we are still going strong along the Normandy coast right there. And actually the weather has cleared up quite a lot. Clouds are still very heavy, but it's good enough to see. We are now at nearly 2,000 feet, so that's good. And yeah, I'm heading for Brest. Actually, I am heading for Brest. Yes, I am indeed. Very well noticed there, Muraj. Yeah, Brest is coming up next. So yeah, drift physics right there in the distance with the A320. Are you flying on the fly-by-wire mod, by the way, Drift? And I do enjoy the A320. It's a very, very nice plane to fly. It is a very nice plane to fly. Slarty Bart also there in the distance. I can see him right there. You can make him out. Yep. Ah, excellent. It's so cool. Euro Truck Simulator. Yeah. But yeah, okay. Actually, you do have to drive to Brest. Yeah, Brest is one of the locations where you have to drive to. By the way, I'm not sure if this actually still holds true, but I know that in August when this simulation came out, the developers of Euro Truck Simulator were actually in discussion with, I think, Asobo and Black Shark AI to implement the entire world in a kind of version for Euro Truck Simulator, so World Truck Simulator basically. So yeah, I'm not sure if that's actually really possible, but yeah, if it's, I mean, that would be so awesome. It would be so awesome if in future this platform eventually expanded to a version where you could integrate, for instance, things like Euro Truck Simulator, Flight Simulator, stuff like that. It was a long time ago. I read it somewhere, yeah. Yeah, I know, Metalchi. You know, the thing is, on the other hand, we did not figure, we never could have thought that Flight Simulator would actually be this accurate as well, you know? So yeah, why not? I mean, if it's just basically, oh, no, I have to avoid drift. Because that will be a shame. There he is. He's back. He's back. He is back. But yeah, it's basically, I think it was like in September or August, no, September or October, I think, that they were talking about that. And that would be so cool if slowly but steadily you could kind of like integrate things like Euro Truck Simulator down on the ground. So you have to fly cargo from one area to another. Guys there would pick up in Euro Truck Simulator that cargo and bring it onwards and stuff like that. That integration would be pretty damn awesome. But let's face it, something like that, first of all, I don't think that will ever happen. But it will be, yeah, it will be so cool. I mean, that would be so pretty awesome, yeah. SnowRunner easy mode, yeah. Exactly. No spinning wheels right there. No mud skidding. No mud skidding. Or at least not much. So there will be some mud skating. But yeah, it's as I said, guys, this is yeah, it's going to be so cool. He was too basic. Yeah, okay. Oh, trees.
But as I said, guys, that would be really cool. I mean, if you have and it's not just Euro Truck Simulator. There are also, I think there are also container ships that can sail around and stuff like that. I mean, there is a market for stuff like that. And I mean, let's face it, we are just simply flying from A to B. Euro Truck Simulator is driving from A to B with cargo, but still it is, yeah. But yeah, when Don is involved. Slip sliding away, slip sliding away. Oh yeah, especially for Don. But yeah, it's as I said, guys. It's no problem, my friend. No problem. Have a great work day, and I hope you had a wonderful flight, my friend. Hope you had a wonderful flight today. But yeah, guys, that will be really cool. Who was that? Green Goblin. Greenish Goblin right there. I have no idea who that is in chat, but Greenish Goblin, hello. Thank you for that flyby right there. So excellent. Good to hear. Good to hear. But yeah, it is pretty damn cool, guys. Yeah. Oh yeah, the press conference. Oh yeah, that's a thing. Hey, Walkabout, thank you very much for that follow. Thank you. But yeah, it would be great if they started to integrate all those things together. That would be really cool. You know, I'm pretty sure it's not possible because, you know, you have of course the different companies. You have of course Microsoft itself, which is pretty big itself, and of course other companies working on that, like the guys from Euro Truck Simulator. I'm not sure if an integration like that will ever happen, but it would be really cool if it did. It would be really cool. I mean, sailing simulator, why not? Why not also integrate things like that and basically create a virtual actual world? And that's what we are flying in already. I mean, look at this, guys. This is just basically a virtual world. This is the world as good as you can get it right now. I mean, the views are absolutely, totally, and utterly stunning. Stunning. I mean, it's all there. Look at that. It's all there. Yeah, Dutch government, exactly. We are having a press conference of the Dutch government right now. We're probably going to get a curfew on Friday, so yeah. There's a good chance. So, but yeah, guys, that's why we are also flying around, having a little bit of fun. Greenish Goblin right there. You can't miss him. There he goes. Slarty Bird also up in the air, there in the distance. Weem is with us as well. Drip Physics just went full flyby. Mitch is back in the distance, as well as Metalchi. And is anyone hidden in there from our group? Nope. But Yuri is still there with us, and Weem is also. Yeah, excellent, guys. Don Don Pam Pam just in front of us. For my reference, is Greenish Goblin, is he right here now, right now? Courchevel, I am not sure. I think it's like 4,000 feet or something like that. I know you can do it in a Cessna, so it should not be a problem. No, yeah, it's nearly close. I think you missed one E, so you just missed one E actually at the end. But I think it's like 4,000 feet, if I'm not mistaken. 3,000 or 4,000 feet, something like. Yeah, it's not that high. It's not that high, or was it 7,000? I'm not sure actually. I'm not sure, to be honest. Let me have a look. Aerodrome de Courchevel. It's at 2,000 meters, so that's 6,000 feet. 6,000 feet, yeah. It's 6,000 feet, about 6,000 feet. So it should be very easy to do in most airplanes. Although I dare people to do that in an A320. To be honest, I'm not sure. Has anyone ever done that in an A320? I mean, people have tried, of course, to land on Courchevel in an A320. I'm pretty sure in this simulation, but have they ever succeeded? Does anyone know? I mean, that would be Bloody brilliant, let's face it. Yeah, don't use the extra. I mean, that would be pretty dang cool if that was the case. And we are still zooming along the coastline. At the moment, we are having, yes, guys, we are having a 40-knot headwind right there. A 40-knot headwind, so it's going to be, yeah, kind of difficult to fly into. But oh, I forgot my landing lights again. Turn off the landing lights. There we go. And I did turn on the pitot heat. You have to turn on the pitot heat if it's below 16, I think 15 or 16 degrees Celsius. So yeah, probably not possible with an A320. Yeah, I was thinking like the same thing. I saw someone did a landing in an A320 on Paru, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's or one of those airfields, those very hard airfields that are in the game. Actually, somebody landed there and got it on the ground, but that was pretty dang close. All right, guys. There's not even a room now. No, exactly. That's the thing. The landing isn't fine, but the braking and the coming to a complete stop. That's a thing. That's definitely a thing. That is definitely a thing. So yeah, that will be quite a challenge for those that want to do it in larger airplanes. So on Friday, I would not recommend doing that in one of the faster. Drift physics zooming by right there. Ooh, that was a close call. That was a close call, definitely. But yeah, it's going to be hard. Yeah, it's going to be hard for those people that are going to do it in commercial planes. So yeah, it's not something I would recommend. No. That's not something I would recommend. However, doing it in small planes like this, it should be quite easy and well, easy not, but possible, yes, definitely. So, and as I said, I did the Courchevel challenge was actually one of the first challenges you could ever do in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It was pretty cool, actually, very, very popular, indeed. But yeah, oh. Thank you very much, Viccionario. We'll do that. Cheers, my friend. Cheers, my... do we actually have any coffee? I have coffee left. I will redeem the extra coffee. And it's the last one. Hello. Bye-bye, oh blessed cup of caffeine. You serve me well. So, but look at this incredible countryside, guys. It is so beautiful. The way that looks, the overhanging clouds, the realism is incredible. Use the hydrate that you denied me last week. Well, there you go. You just got a double hydrate right back at you. Right back at you, my friend. Yeah. And we do have to fly here because, as I said, we are flying everywhere. We are seeing everything, which means we have to go to the westernmost western point of France. We have to go there. But look at the way those clouds are formed in the distance right there, guys. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good one, Amica. That is a good one. Yep, definitely. I'm seeing you zoom around. Oh, there's green hobgoblin in the... hey, is that the fly-by-wire? Oh, no, that's the new... that's the livery for the what is it? The special the special thing that you got for Flight Simulator. The special liveries that they released recently. I'm not exactly sure what they are called. Drift physics right there, going up and down. Ween, we still have Ween right there in the distance, as well as Dum Dum Pum Pum Slarty Bart right there. Greenish goblin flying along with me right there. Metalchi behind me. Yuri also in the air. And I thought we had Midge with us, but he may have popped off. So, yeah. Yeah, me too. The same thing. I think that holds true for the same. Yeah. It's like, it's okay. You know what? It kind of reminded me first of the fly-by-wire, actually. It kind of reminded me much more of the fly-by-wire livery. I was like, okay, so they basically ripped off kind of like fly-by-wire? Is that it? But it is nice. It is not bad. It's okay. But yeah. It is okay. It's okay. But yeah, as of now, I am still very fortunate for having my own livery. So yeah, that's one I'll be definitely be using. And the weather is getting more cloudy and more cloudy right now. But look at that, guys. I mean, this is basically what you get in the standard version, guys. The standard version. That's what you get. I mean, the only thing you get extra from either the deluxe or the premium is more planes, more airfields that are handcrafted. And well, yeah, those are like 4 or 5 extra, or 6, I think. But look at that, guys. This is what you get if you just buy the standard version of this game, or use the should I order something to eat? Kind of depends. That kind of depends. Are you talking about lunch or are you talking about dinner? Yuri, are you talking about lunch or dinner? But look at that, guys. I mean, this is just out of the box. Incredible views. Now, I do have to make one note, small note. This is all at lunch. Well, kind of depends if Apple turnover. Okay, the turnover, aka inverter. Well played, sir. Well, tartin. Upside down cake, exactly. Oh, that's no problem, my friend. That is no problem, Jamel. As I said, guys, I will be at least here for... hey, Gunnar, good to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I am here for at least 3.5 to 4 years, as you know. So, if you miss one flight, it's not the worst, trust me. So, yeah. You're currently not inverted. This is the first time, by the way, guys. This is the first time that Yuri is not flying inverted. This is the first time. So yeah. Spaghetti loops. Excellent there, Victionario. Yes, excellent. Yeah, well, you're going to have so much fun, my friend. You are going to have so much fun, Victionario. You will be having a blast in this, trust me. And yeah, of course, it is a sandbox game. Don't get me wrong. It is a sandbox simulation. You fly from A to B. It's on you what you're doing with that. I mean, in my case, I went nuts. Let's face it, I went nuts. But yeah, if you have certain ideas about how you want to approach this game, you know, fly a route that you always wanted to see yourself, go fly it. It looks actually like that. That's real life, so yeah. Yeah, if you do not have a good lunch, go order something to eat. Yeah, definitely. A nice sandwich or something. Yeah. But, yeah, this is straight out of the box, my friends. This is out of the box. This is what you get for the standard version. So, it is a great way to explore the world. However, there are other ways you can approach this as well, of course. In my case, as I said, I am flying everywhere. We are seeing everything. That takes a long, long while. But, yeah, Neofly, exactly. Gives you a history mode where you... Yeah, exactly. That's one way to go at it. But there's also, of course, things like FS Economy or On Air, where you can start up your own company or do that with a lot of friends and fly cargo and passengers all around, getting more money, flying along, and also have to hire pilots eventually. You have to buy planes. You have to get personnel for your airplane. So it's really cool. That's also a way to go, you know. So there are so many ways you can
actually have fun in this this simulation. I mean, there are at the moment people who are actually doing races, creating races, which reminds me, guys. Let me set this once again. I am going to show you something as well for those that are not on the Discord channel. There we go. Yeah, it's on, so we won't crash. That's good. We are now en route. Let me have a look. General chat. It's already dropped a lot, actually. So, yeah. Now, you guys know that there was, of course, the Cannonball Run, which was really cool. And for those that do not know what the Cannonball Run is, the Cannonball Run was a race from New York to LA. A continuous race. And it was also a fundraising, charity fundraising. Now those guys, because it was such a success, those guys actually have created now 4 extra races. So in spring they will do the India Pacific Wing Race, which will be from Perth to Sydney. 1,773 nautical miles, so that's nearly 3,000 kilometers, or more than 3,000 kilometers. In the summer, on July the 3rd, they will be doing Paris-Dakar, the actual Paris-Dakar race, but then in the air. So that's going to be really cool. And in the fall, they will be doing the Terry Fox Marathon of Hope, which is St. John's, Thunder Bay, and then it's all in Canada. So Thunder Bay to Victoria in Canada. And it will be in stages, actually. So that's really cool. And eventually, in the winter, they will be doing a second Cannonball Run again. So it will be coming back. So it will be from New York to LA in one big flight. 2,150 nautical miles all in one go. So guys, if you want to join that, you can find that on the forums of the Flight Simulator community, of course, the Flight Simulator official forums. But yeah, this is also a way to participate and have fun in what you're doing. Same holds true, for instance, for making liveries. People are making liveries in this game like there is no tomorrow. This livery that you see right here that I'm using, this was actually made by one of our viewers, PV93, who actually created this. So that's so cool, guys. I mean, look at that. How beautiful that is. That's one thing. I mean, people are creating sceneries themselves. It is that you can integrate into the simulation. It goes on so much more than just the just the platform as a simulation itself. That's just a platform, and it's been given to the community, and they are working on it like crazy. It is incredibly cool to see. So yeah, it is so cool. Before getting passengers on. Yeah, well, actually, you learned that quite quickly, Warrior Ficcionaro. Yeah, you learned that quite quickly. Yeah. A Greenland scenery, so I can fly back and forth between the US and Europe without issues. Yeah, I heard Greenland is still very buggy. I believe there are very a lot of glitches in Greenland right now. It is really incredibly high mountains that should not be there, and stuff like that. It's kind of bad. It's kind of bad. But I think Russia holds true in the same way. Simply because the data isn't incorporated correctly, and they do not have correct maps for that. It's basically all over the place. So yeah, so they are looking into a lot of things like that. When we flew over Scandinavia, especially Finland and in the Lapland area, there are a lot of places there that don't look really accurate. But yeah, yeah. So you can see other places even if you don't have to fly them. Yeah, there is. Let me think. I mean, there is of course the FlightSim.2 website. Let me adjust my. There we go.
A little bit right there. And altitude mode, hold mode on. There we go. What you can do is go to flightsim.2. Flightsim.2. This is a great resource for and one I use quite a lot actually. And you have here the option of liveries. So there's also featured and third party. You can download quite a lot of liveries already for an incredibly amount of airplanes. Even modded ones. There are liveries there already. And there are also third party ones. Let me have a look. Because this is basically... No, that wasn't what I was looking for exactly as well. General. There are a few packs out there which you can download and you get an incredible amount of liveries in one go. However, do keep in mind that that will influence your load times from your simulator. So keep that in mind, guys. But yeah, FlightSim.2 is also one of the resources that I use quite a lot on my flights actually. For instance, today we are flying over Nantes, and as you guys can see, there is this one, the landmarks, which I have. This one I have installed. So yeah, it's pretty great. Yeah. Ah. And is it bad, Endalia? I hope it's not too bad. Hey, Psychro, good to see you, my friend. Yeah, okay. We're getting a curfew. We are getting a curfew, definitely. Yeah, it was to be expected. Ah, that's sad to hear. One person a day. Oh, dang. Yeah. Well, it is what it is, unfortunately. Thank you very much for that comment right there, Psychro. And no problem if you're lurking along. That's always fine, my friend. That is always fine. You know me. No problem whatsoever. Oh, I just closed up something which I should not have. But yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. Well, it is what it is. You know, we have to fight this COVID, Corona COVID thing. And if this is what it takes, then this is what it takes. Yeah. Yeah, it is not that bad actually. I mean, yeah, okay, if you have a dog and you walk your dog or something like that, it's you know, it is what it is. But yeah, no problem, my friend, no problem. I will make sure to link it as well in the chat right now. I will make sure, and I use this quite extensively, Victionario. As I said, this is a very good website. So yeah, it's a very good resource site. Yeah, it is what it is, guys. It is, yeah, you know, it's unfortunate, but yeah, it's there's not much you can do about it. I think there's not much you can do about it. I just closed off something. I closed off my chat actually. That's not handy. Browser, no, game, no. No, I have no idea how to open that again, but I'll fix that once we land it. But yeah, it's if you have a big garden, it's okay. Yeah, some gardening in the greenhouse. Yeah, exactly. Me neither, Endalia. Me neither. You know, it's yeah. It's you know, it's if this is what it takes to make sure we can keep this horrible disease under control, then yeah, why not? Why not? And it's only for a few weeks. You know, it's not that bad. Well, you say that, Endalia, but online, people are loving you. So, yeah. Online, people are loving you, my dear. As do I. As do I. I know. Hey, how long have we known you guys? So, yeah. I love the interwebs. Yes, indeed. The interwebs. And it's getting very cloudy again, guys. The clouds are rolling in, but we are nearing the most western point of France, and then we are headed south towards Nantes eventually. So yeah. Hey, Maatkuur, good to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We are definitely having a wonderful day. At the moment, we are flying over an excessively windy south or west of France. We are flying along the Normandy coast. We have 24 knots headwind, guys. 42 knots headwind. Good lord. Hey, thank you very much for that follow. We are having 42 knots headwind. Why am I flying here? Why am I doing this? I don't know. Thank you very much. I truly appreciate that, my friend. So yeah, it's at the moment we are now nearing Brest. Brest should be somewhere over there. Yeah, it should be somewhere over there. And we are flying along Brest. Am I saying this correctly? No, it should be somewhere over there. Yeah, somewhere over there. And then we are moving on towards eventually towards Nantes, when we are where we will be flying over, heading up towards the north towards Rennes, and we will be landing there. Keep in mind, we will be having a very, very strong headwind when we are landing. It will be about 21 to 23 knots, something like that, and that will make sure that yeah, we really Trump left the White House. I think a lot of people are relieved. Yeah, I think a lot of people will be relieved. But yeah, he, as I said, guys, we are at the moment heading towards. That is the actual right there is the most western point of France, guys. That's it. The western tip of France. Vive la France! Indeed. So yeah. Land more like a helicopter. Yeah, exactly. That will be there will be a lot of crabbing involved. For those that do not know what crabbing is, by the way, if you have a strong side wind, you will be blown. So for instance, I'm flying straight ahead. I've got a side wind from the left, which means that basically my plane is constantly pushed towards the left. Now, if I want to fly in a straight line, I have to fly at an angle of that. I will be I will be pushed constantly to the left. But because I'm crabbing, basically, flying sideways nearly, and moving forward, I will be in a 45-degree angle moving forward. It takes up a lot of fuel right there, and it takes up a lot of time, but yeah, that's basically what crabbing means. So, we are, yeah, well, the thing is, it is a very small island, and basically there's nothing there, so, yeah. You're quite welcome, Maatkuur. You're quite welcome. But yeah, that's basically what crabbing means. So once you set in your landing, it could mean that you have to fly at a 45 angle and land also at nearly a 45 angle on the runway. You have to adjust with the rudders just in time, flare up, which means flaring up means basically pull up the nose, land and let go of the rudder, because otherwise you will be skidding all over the place. So that's cool. That's always nice. Hi, Casing Gaming. Good to see you, my friend. Moutje, hello, my dear. Hello. Hope you are having a wonderful day. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We are flying over the most. No, I did not. I just heard it. We are having a curfew. I know. It's, yeah, we've discussed that. So it is what it is. But yeah, guys, it's... this is the most western tip of France. It is the most western tip of France. And we are now heading towards our... no problem, my dear. Thank you very much. Hope you, yeah, I hope you're back soon. We miss you. We really do miss you, my dear. We really, really do. And I miss you personally. So, yeah. But hope your book works out great. For those that do not know, Andalia is at the moment writing her third book. And go check her out. Go check her out. So, yeah. Go check her out. Just gave her a shout out, so there. And yeah, guys, as I said, it is a very, very, very windy day. It is a very cloudy day. Right now we're still doing pretty well, actually. Doing a lot better than I expected, to be honest. But yeah, there is a way I can show you guys how bad this actually is. If I go to the map right here, this is unfortunately still the standard version of the G1000. The G1000 is actually basically this. It is those screen right there. That's from Garmin. Now, if I go to next red, ta-da! There it is. It's all red and green and orange. Pretty damn horrible. So yeah, it's yeah. I saw. Yeah. Coffee! Woohoo! We have the coffee. I don't care what's going on. The Garmin 1000. Yeah, exactly. The Garmin 1000 is installed in the coffee overdose. Yeah, coffee hype. Hey, that's a good one. Coffee hype. There we go, guys. My fresh pots mug, right there. Right there. Ah, oh, nice cup of coffee. Coffee, good. So, yeah. Coffee hype, indeed. Indeed. Thou shalt not take away my coffee. I will need my caffeine, preferably injected straight into the vein. So, but if not, I will take it in a liquid dose. Orally, yes. Orally and hot. And I'm just talking about coffee here. I know all you guys with the dirty minds right out there. I know you are, yeah. Not healthy, nope. Not healthy. Well, you guys know me. Caffeine in the vein. You guys know me. I have no idea what you're all about. Sure you do. Uh-huh. Sure you do. Shh. Our little secret. Shh. Now, I do need to keep in mind that I am flying still. I'm not flying on autopilot, guys, so yeah. Just listen. ASMR and me, yeah, sure. That's never gonna happen. That's never gonna happen. I'm way too hyper for that. And that's not even the caffeine, guys. That's just plain old me. Plain old me. I want Wake Radio ASMR. That bad? Oh no, good no. Good no, good no, good lord no. Smarty Bird, by the way, still with us. We have Don Don Pampan right there. Yuri also in the distance. Greenish Goblin. I still do not know who Greenish Goblin is in our chat. But if you are Greenish Goblin in our chat, please give a shout out. You're flying along excellently. We have Metalchi and Weem right there. Weem! Definitely. So glad you can join us, my friend. So glad you can join us. Drift Physics is still up in the air as well, right there. I think he's about to land. Not sure. But yeah, guys, it is great to have you guys right here. You have to put 500 pounds in the rear for it to behave right now. It's rather broken. Oh, that bad? It is? It is very off balance right now? Huh. That's a bit of a shame. That is a bit of a shame. Only takeoff and landing. Ah, okay. Oh, that's kind of weird. That is just on the takeoff and the landing. I mean, would it have something to do with the gear, perhaps, or something like that? That's weird. That it's just with takeoff and just with landings. That is really strange. But yeah, that will also influence, of course. For those that do not know, we're talking about a third-party airplane, by the way, which you can buy in the store, in the Microsoft Store. So yeah. Oh, that's really annoying. Gear and flaps, yeah, perhaps a combination of something. It has no flaps. Oh, I thought it did. Oh, that's interesting. A plane without flaps. But yeah, it is really annoying if that goes haywire. Especially, oh, there's so much drag it doesn't need flaps. Okay. Well, there's that, of course. But yeah, guys, we are talking about a third-party developer plane, which, yeah, basically means that Microsoft does not support that. Microsoft simply, and Asobo, they created the platform, and it's now up to the third-party developers to release those planes. In this case, Serenado, who also have a few other very, very cool planes out right now. So yeah, it's hey kids, good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We are at the moment crabbing over France, over the western part of France, and the weather's pretty bad. The weather is pretty bad, but we're making it work. We're making it work. So yeah, it's Shane behaves weird in touchdown. Yeah, that is. Might need to fix or change. Yeah, but that's more basically if I see what you get, see what you mean there, Murwas. But that's basically down to if it's a general problem across all airplanes, no matter which one you take, then yeah, that's something, and that's something that pops up that they have to fix. Of course, they will fix that. So yeah, that's down to Asobo, but mostly updates will be coming from the third-party developers themselves. And for those that do not know how these kind of simulations work, and it's kind of standard in the simulation world. It has been with Flight Simulator X, with X-Plane 11, Prepared, DCS. So all those large platforms for flight simming, they all have third-party developers that introduce and create planes which you then have to buy. It's not like downloadable content. It's not like DLCs. Nothing like that. It's basically an extra piece of software that you buy and buy for the platform, and then you fly with that. So if anyone wants to install everything, it will cost them a fortune. It will really cost them a fortune. So yeah, it's canards in the front. So oh really? Ah, that's really nice. The modified 182. Ah. Yeah, it was a bit of a shame that the 182 did not show up in the version. I was glad that the 172 was here. The 182 is also a Cessna, by the way, but it's a later model. But yeah, it's yeah. But Fabio is really good at showing how those planes actually work. You know, so yeah, he is really cool at how and telling how those planes work, how they behave, and how they should behave. That's very important. I'm just flying the 172, as I said, having a little bit of fun with you guys. And I'm no the one you can. I think there are two versions of them, if I'm not mistaken. The 182. I've seen the normal. I think I've seen one seen with both the as a waterplane version and as a with normal landing gear. I think they're interchangeable or something like that. But I could be wrong, guys. I could be wrong. And of course you can. Are you sure? Is that the waterplane one? I'll have to look that up. Let's look that up. Let's look that up. Hold altitude. There we go. Let's see. Yeah. So yeah, it's. There is indeed a seaplane version of it. Yeah, you are right. There is, as you can see, there is a seaplane version of it. Yeah. So there is yeah. You can indeed put floats on it.
So yeah, but it's kind of cool that it's actually also those planes are now finally coming. The thing is, the thing that surprised me the most actually is I was really expecting commercial aircraft already to be released much quicker, but it takes so much time. I mean, it's just basically the single and dual prop engines right now. Now, if I'm not mistaken. By the way, this week or next week, the F-15 will be released as well. And they have already also shown pictures of the F-18 Hornet. So there are actually supersonic aircraft coming out. There are supersonic aircraft as well coming out. There was a Caravan with floats? Really? Is swollen? Oh, good lord! The battery's swelling up. Just check your battery. Check your battery, Captain Arash, because batteries, especially when they overheat, have a tendency to swell up, could burst into flames and explode. So yeah. So make sure you, yeah. It's the battery. Yeah, exactly. Well, basically that kinda, if you can't replace your battery, that basically kills your laptop. So, yeah. Dang. Good you noticed that. It can burst into flames. I'm not saying it will, but yeah. Usually it shuts down before that. Well, it's really hard to put out. You can put, if you simply put a rug over it, you know, a woolen rug or something like that. That will help. But yeah, don't pour water on it. Don't pour water on it. Please don't do that. Matku, it kind of depends. I mean, if you have a people think you need a really powerful PC to actually play this simulation. And it's not that bad actually. I mean, you can play the simulation in 1080p in medium to high on very low end PCs actually. So yeah, and if you want to test it out if it works, if you do not want to buy the full simulation, which is like €60 or $60 or something like that. You can actually get get it also from the Microsoft Game Pass. The first 3 months of the Microsoft Game Pass, however, you pay $1 or €1 a month. So yeah, exactly, and you can try it from there. Yeah. Oh, it's a work provided laptop. Okay, so great. Yeah. No. Then you should not try to attempt to fix that. Yeah. Now everything is halted. Dang, man, that's not good. Yeah, that's really annoying. Especially if you were ready to do a lot of work today. But yeah, it's not your fault, you know. Technical issues, that's simply what happens. That's what happens. Eventually, in the end, we are all very much dependent on things like computers these days and internet connections, and if that goes, there's not much you can do. Vacation! Here comes the holiday! But yeah, it's as I said, guys, there's not much you can do about that, and it is what it is. Yes, sometimes you just have to accept that. Sometimes you just have to accept how annoying it is. I mean, I'm a professional sitter. Sit for like 4 hours a day with you guys. Well, just on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. I do work on Mondays and Tuesdays, and sometimes during the weekend. So yeah, no problem, man. There's no drama with that. I mean, it's really annoying if it happens, and if you want to just vent your annoyance about that, you know me. I'm your friend. I've got a large shoulder. Come here to cry. You can cry right there. This is a special spot for you. Just weep a little bit. Not too much. Not too much. We are men. Manly men. Manly men. So yeah. But just a few seconds. Enough. So, no. Done. Right there. That's for you, my friend.
I know. In my case, I play fully on Ultra, so it's Ultra on 1440p. But yeah, I need your shoulder to come on, Jamal. Just yes, yeah. Captain, move over a little bit. Yeah, Jamal can be right there, and Captain right there. And if anyone else, just huddle in. But yeah, it's I'm running this in Ultra on 1440p, and I think I'm good. But I've got a very powerful PC. I have a Core i9 9900K unlocked. I have a 2080 Ti, 32 gigs of RAM, fully water cooled. I built the loop myself. So yeah, if you go down, you can see you can see the specs basically. So yeah, overclock. Yeah. If you have it water cooled and do not overclock it, it's like okay. But then again, Matku, it's like you don't need such a powerful PC to even have great views like that. 5 gigahertz on the clock, and it's running on 2100 on the video card. So yeah, on the graphics card. So yeah, it's. And I still only get 30 to 40 frames! Still! But it's on Ultra, so yeah. It's oh, RTX 3090. Well, the thing is, the 3090 is twice as powerful as my current 2080 Ti water cooled. I just got that thing like last year. So, well, actually 2 years ago, but yeah. But not next year, but the year beyond that, I will be upgrading it once again. So yeah, we'll keep it going. We'll keep it going. But yeah, that's Matku. That's just me. You know, it's not like you need that to run the game run the simulation like this. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. But the thing is, you know, there is a few things that you do notice when it's running on Ultra. And but yeah, you are quite right. There is not that much difference between Ultra and High. However, the thing that impacts my frames per second the most actually is the resolution. I run it at 1440p. Now you guys can see it only at 1080, of course, because that's how it's streamed. But yeah, it's I do get between 30 and 40 FPS anyway, because also this simulation is not optimized for high-end PCs like mine. Funnily enough, if you have a lower-end PC, you basically get the same thing out of it as me. I mean, I can't push it beyond 40 frames per second. It's just locked there. So it's really weird, yeah. 4K in medium, yeah, and 2K in high. It is. I mean, yeah, it is. Especially in 4K, this simulation is demanding, and yeah, it is. It takes a lot of processing power for doing it in higher resolutions, and it seems like the resolution is basically the setting that mostly influences the frames per second. If I put this simulation on 1080p on my PC, it immediately shoots up in Ultra to about 60 to 70 frames per second. So the resolution is very, very impactful on your frames per FPS, definitely. And yeah, the 890 Ti is still a very good card, Kit. It is, however, very power hungry, unfortunately, but it is a good card, definitely. Yeah. 30 FPS on large cities on my 28. Yeah, exactly. 1080p about 50 to 60 FPS out in the open, wild open areas. Exactly, that's the thing. I see basically the same thing. 30 to 40 FPS if I'm running on 1080p and Ultra, and yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing, you know. It's. I have no need for 4040. Well, I do like the 4040 settings, to be honest. I do like the 2K settings. I do like that. It makes it just a little bit more crisp, to be, yeah. That's the feeling that I get. It makes it look a little bit more crisp, but eventually, yeah. I mean, it all comes down to your own preference. So yeah. Well, that's very important too, as well, Murwas. I mean, if it all comes down to the way you think it looks and the way you enjoy it, then that is your baseline, indeed. I mean, that helps out quite a lot. In my case, I've been mucking about with yeah. Well, then it's just exactly fine. I mean, dual G4 1600. It's not a bad card, actually. That's not bad. That's not a bad card. If you can get your hands on it for like 300 euros or dollars max. I think it's like 300 euros or dollars, I think. Something like that. So it's a little bit higher than the... yeah, those super cards are pretty okay, actually. They are pretty okay. Yeah, I see what you... Yeah, I think you're quite right there, Muras. Yeah, I think you are. Yeah. 288 in Austria. That's not bad, actually, for that money. That's not bad, my friend. Definitely not. So that will run this simulation quite comfortably at in 1080p on high. Quite comfortably. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So yeah, it's I mean that helps out quite. Drift Physics still just did a flyby inverted. Slarty Bart still in the distance right there. Hiya Slarty. Hope you're having a wonderful flight right there. We still have Yuri right there behind us. Metalchi is also with us. I seem to have lost Don Don Pon Pon. And Weem. Yeah. We have lost a few people right there. No problem. How's the wind right now? Let me have a look. 41 knots, full headwind. So, yeah, it's kind of windy. It's kind of windy. Yeah. 44, yay! Still strong, yeah. Still strong. But we are moving, we are grooving, guys. We are moving, we are grooving. Definitely. At least it's not freezing. I was thinking that exactly. Thank God it's not freezing. Thank God it's not freezing. I mean, I would have stayed this low anyway, because, yeah, you don't want to fly in clouds when it's freezing. Very interesting in a 172. Trust me, I've tried. But yeah, it's a 2-week delivery. Oh, that's not bad, actually. The 1660 is a very good card. You know, the thing is with NVIDIA is the fact that they're pushing out so many different kind of cards in every kind of range, that it's there's no longer it no longer makes any sense, kinda. So they were still releasing the 1660 super cards when they were actually announcing also the 3000 series. And yeah, it was kind of all over the place, but yeah. Drive will handle some of the settings, yeah, enforce it. I think it was some people tried that, and there are a few things you can do to improve it, but not much, by the way. Not much. You can find a few guys on YouTube, guys who did that actually. So YouTube, you will find a few people who actually tried that. Murwas, yeah. But yeah, it's no problem, Maatku, no problem. I truly, yeah, we're here. This community is basically around helping each other, having fun. That's what it's all about. Good vibes all the way. If we can make your day and have you leave here with a smile on your face, then we all did a good job. And at least I did a good job. I gave it my college try, my friend. My college try. Yes, indeed. Indeedly doodly. So yeah. It's but glad we can help, my friend. Glad we can help. That's what we're here for. Turn, turn, turn. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a waypoint, turn, turn, turn. So, yeah. If you think he's gone nuts now, that's actually a song by the Mamas and the Papas. So, yeah, I'm old. I may not look like it, but I am old. The gray hair is no joke. The gray hair is real. So it's much more energy than my younger cousin. He's like 20. I get exhausted. Well, there is a thing. You don't have to do it. You just have to watch me. Never mind. And I kid you not, Merwes. This is just how I am. This is me, unfortunately. So yeah, it's. I'll be 40 next year. I can't believe it. Would you believe it? Then in 5 months' time, I will be 50. Actually, so that's going to be a thing. Well, I'm glad you're having a good time there, my friend, and hope everyone is having a good time because that's important. That is very important. But yeah, it's as I said, guys. This is the people that actually do know me in real life know that I'm actually like this. So yeah, it's no act. And I was talking about this with Amica, who complimented me on being apparently genuine. Thank you very much for that. I agreed. I'll be 30 next month. Can't even remember 30. So that was mainly because my party was, and I was kind of drunk. So yeah, but that's a different story. Yeah, but if you're streaming on Twitch, it is pretty hard to keep up actually a mask and try to be someone you're not. That I think that shows quite quickly, to be honest. And to be honest, I really wouldn't know how to be anything else. I mean, you know, this is me. So yeah, it's. I wouldn't know how to do anything else actually, and yeah. Don't seem like you're fake. I mean, if anyone would be faking this, they'd be exhausted by the end of the stream. Trust me. Well, I am kind of exhausted, but that's basically because of who I am, and yeah. So yeah, it's 13 drift physics. Really, 13 in 3 months. Is that actually physical or mentally? Because I'm also 13 mentally. Most men are. So yeah. Intel Core, let me have a look. 16 gigs of RAM, that's not bad. Yeah, that's good. Digital SSD. Be Quiet, Corsair, Carbide Series R. Yeah, that looks kind of good actually. Yeah, Core i5, yeah, sure. It's basically, well, it's not that CPU having physically. Okay. Well, my young friend, hope you're having a wonderful day. Only the graphic card thing is, yeah. I mean, the graphic card thing, that's a thing. If you, but yeah, other than that, it's you can run it quite easily. You can run it quite easily if you have a 1660 with this simulation, with that setup, you'll be fine. Trust me, Matt Kui, you'll be fine. Yeah. Feel like a 60-year-old. Feel like a 60-year-old. Yeah, there you go. Well, if you have that, you should be fine. It should run on medium to high easily. Yeah. Save on heating. Ficcionario. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. You've got a nice little engine right next there to you. A nice little stove. So, hey, Warrior, good to see you, my friend. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having an excellent day, my friend. Yes, indeed. RTX 2060. Oh, you should be running this easily. Easily. Yes, mod. Thank you, my dear. Mwah. I shall hydrate on thy command. Yes. Hey, Warrior, thank you very much for the bits. That helps out my channel quite a lot. Thank you, my friend. Cheers. So there. But yeah, it's oh, of course I'm of course again. Of course. It's limited by the GPU. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, but let's face it. We you know the meme that we used to have. But can it run Crisis? Well, that meme kind of got transferred to this. Can it run Microsoft Flight Simulator? So yeah, it's. Did I reach my waypoint? Apparently I did. Yeah, I am. The thing is, I am. This is not exactly what you're seeing right there. This is not exactly my flight plan. That's copied by the waypoint. So but it's close enough. You know, it's close enough. So I'm not following the actual guidelines right there for my flight plan in the map. So the Navigraph is slightly off towards the right there. Yeah, sure you can, Maud. Of course. You know that. You know that, my dear. You can always ask. I'm not sure if I'm going to answer, but you can always ask. I will answer. You know me. I am flying on the most western tip of France right now. We are heading towards Nantes, and then we are flying towards Rennes, where we will be landing. Your food has arrived. Now, I do want to know, what's going on here? What did you order, Jury? Just change the graphics card, yeah. Well, as long as it works. And the graphics card is a very, very large part of that, so yeah. 30 to 50 FPS setting on 1080p. Excellent, excellent. Every now and then, whilst gaming, my screen goes black, keyboard doesn't respond anymore, but my PC keeps working. Yeah, that's usually a short. So basically, that usually means you either have a short in your electrical parts right there. So it's a short in either the power block that's in your where your monitor is connected to, and your but it is a short somewhere. So check if everything pasta. Good to hear. Check out if everything is working correctly. Make sure. It could eventually fry your motherboard, but it is basically usually that comes down to some shortage or some sort. It's not bad, I mean, but it is always it's a good thing to check that out. And pizza bread, lovely, lovely. You, sir, are making me hungry. Well, tonight I am making pasta actually, so yeah, I'm actually making pasta. It's bad, but it could be worse. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's exactly right, yeah. Oh, and by the way, guys, once again, I'll show you this again for those that have not seen it. Let me show you guys. I have a Amica Music worked on a incredible intro. There we go. I'll be setting that. Closing that off. Right there. And I'll show you guys again. It is so cool, guys. I am so chuffed with this. I'm really chuffed with this. Look at that. That is so cool. Depends on the mainboard is usually more dependent on your CPU that you're using, Maatkuur. So yeah. Everyone, Shoni from Shoni Gaming here. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I have so far. Look at that, guys. Very well. Amica made this. It brings a smile to my face. See everything. How cool is that? No, you are quite right there, Mirwaz. I have actually for years I was a team leader of a service desk.
So yeah, and I did. I made sure that I usually worked on project based, and I converted service desk to ITIL standards. So yeah, that's basically what I did. Yeah. Right chip and the right CPU, exactly. That's the thing. Yeah. It's not there yet, but we will. It's not there yet, but this, by the way, mod, this Amica that Amica made will be my intro movie when you go to my channel and there is no streaming and there is no hosting. So that will show up. So yeah. But yeah, it's basically what Yuri just said there. That is quite right. So yeah. So low, you gain 20 FPS. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. But the thing is, Drift Physics, I mean, I really do like the clouds and stuff like that. So the weather does actually add a lot of atmosphere to. Yeah, it actually really does a lot of atmosphere. Dry qualification to get. Yeah, I know what you mean right there, Weem. Oh, good lord. We actually have someone who knows that. Weem, thank you very much. It was. Yeah. Don't forget, for those that are. ITIL is basically IT information library, which means it is a set of best practices to handle IT problems in your company. The thing is, however, yeah, the sunset and the few clouds are amazing indeed, Matkue. The thing is, however, that it is not a Bible. So use what what's applicable to you, and leave alone what doesn't work for you. So yeah, that's the way I always did it, and that's that is what makes most sense. I mean, it's not a if you try to do it exactly like textbook and implement ITIL in your company, you are in for a world of hurt. Trust me, you are, and I speak from experience. I've been doing this like for at least 30 years. Yeah, 30 years ago was when I kind of got introduced to that. It was ITIL 1 then. Not 4, but 1. The first, it did not even have a number behind it. So, yeah. But yeah, I've been in IT for God knows when. I've had Commodore 46, I had Amigas, I had MSX actually. My father bought one of the first game consoles, which basically was a you know those Pong and those knobs that you have, that you saw the paddles on the side of the screen with just the ball bouncing. Tennis, or they call it tennis or Pong. We had that stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, I've seen it all. I've been gaming for at least 38 years or more. So sad the old fart. And that's me. Hey, coffee. Yeah, from there on, I simply rolled into IT, and I've been building my PCs for at least, yeah, as I said, I was 16. I was 16 when I built the first one, actually. So yeah, 520. Oh, good lord, 468. Yeah, 66 megahertz. Yeah, I had the 462 DX2 with 16 MBs of RAM. I know. 16 MBs of RAM, guys. Good lord. Well, that was a powerhouse back then when it first was released. It had a 20 megabyte hard disk. You'll never fill that up. Never. Oh yeah. I will hopefully be 13 when I build my first one, but it's not that hard actually. It is not that hard. Hard drive 40 megabytes, exactly, 4 MB of RAM. Yeah. And then 8 to run Doom. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Actually, me and my friends actually built a wide area network. We lived in 4 separate houses, in 3 separate blocks, and we basically dug cables under our houses to each other, to a central point, and connected all the PCs so we could play Command and Conquer when it was released. And we were all in our own rooms. We couldn't talk to each other, but hey, we could play Command and Conquer. That was really cool. So, yeah. Stuff like that. Good memories. Good memories. No, the pain. Oh, I know. Manually allocating the IRQs. Oh, and just doing it wrong, placing the switch on exactly the wrong. Oh, good lord! And trying to figure out what went wrong, and having to configure the IRQs just to make sure that your CPU was running on the right. Oh, it was horrible. Yeah. Oh, it was so much fun. So much fun. Yeah. Well, basically, if you do not know what overclocking is, I suggest you leave it alone. Especially if you're on air, you can do it, and it's overclocking a video card these days is a lot safer than it used to be. In the past, you could blow up your CPU. That was a viable thing. That actually happened. These days, there are a lot of restrictions on that. Only the actual, like the Kingpin cards. Those are completely that's very nice flying there. Yeah, that's cool. That's done really well. Yeah, drift physics exactly. These days, it's only the Kingpin cards actually are fully unlocked, and you can push as much power through them as you want. But yeah, it is. Ah. That's cool. Well, usually we are flying low anyway, so... But let's head up a little bit. 2,000 feet should be enough. Yeah. So yeah, guys, but as I said, it is these days it's if you're actually running on air, it's not really necessary to overclock your graphics card. You can do it. You can push it a little bit. What you can use, for instance, which a lot of people still use, is MSI Afterburner, which is a piece of software where you can play around with that. Although I do suggest that you first watch a few videos on how to overclock and know what you're doing. So, for instance, go to YouTube channels like Jay's 2 Cents, Paul's Hardware, Gamers Nexus, very good resource for that. So yeah, go check those out. But with that's a shame. I heard that a lot of those cards actually have very bad or very inefficient cooling, something like that. Yeah. That's a bit of a shame, and that's also one of the reasons why I decided to go to water cooling. So I basically built my hard tube loop completely from scratch. So yeah. No. You don't have to do it. Out of the box, you will be getting great graphics. Trust me, Maatkuur. Do not worry about that. Do not worry about that. Trust me on this. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of depends. There is a golden rule. If your water cooling is about as expensive as your water cooling loop is about as expensive as your entire PC, you're doing it wrong. Do not water cool. And it also comes down to what your preference is. I mean, it is good water cooling is kind of expensive. I mean, my water cooling loop alone is about 700 to 800 euros. So that's just the water cooling loop. So yeah, you know, it is kind of expensive if you do that. But then again, my PC is a total of nearly 4,000 euros. So yeah, it's yeah. But and again, guys, I'm not saying I know I am very, very blessed with what I have. I know I am. I'm still so happy with my PC, and so it's a really great machine. But I just wanted to have one PC that was so over the top that let me have a look. Whoa, cool! That's a nice picture right there, Ficcionario. That is a very nice picture. I like that. I like that a lot. Nice view. I mean, that is exactly what you get with the views for
That's exactly the views that you get with great great weather settings, you know. It looks so awesome. It looks so cool. A320 flight. Kind of depends how long your flight is, Drift Physics. Yeah. Who knows? New Zealand. Yeah, definitely. New Zealand is very nice. Oh, I'm so looking forward to flying in New Zealand, guys. I am. I am so looking forward to flying in New Zealand. Good lord, guys. I'm being bounced all over the place. 38 knots. Side wind. Whee! It's the wind! There he is. Our friend Weem. Hope you're having a great day, my friend. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope we can bring a smile to your face. Yuri's still there. Metal Cheese in the distance. Slarty Bart right there. I am really off course, of course. Who else do we have? We have along with us. Yeah, that's it. Great to have you here, guys. Yeah. Japan to Korea, maybe? Could be nice. It is snowing right there, so that's interesting. If you have it on ultra settings, or on not ultra settings, but on live weather settings. Sorry about that. Live weather settings, yeah. Sweden, also very nice. Yeah, definitely. Very nice. I can truly recommend Scandinavia. Flying over Scandinavia is really nice. Sweden, Norway, Finland. Very cool. Definitely very cool. Great suggestions all over. Yeah. But this is at the moment we are flying over the western coast of France. We are heading towards Nantes, and then we are veering off towards the left towards Rennes, where we will be landing today. Tomorrow, as I said, guys, tomorrow we are going towards. There we go again. Tomorrow we are doing our 50th flight. 50 flights already, guys. This is my 50th flight tomorrow. I am so happy about that. So yeah, it will be great if as much of you guys as you can fly along. I'd love that. I really love that. On the 50th flight, that will be cool to see you guys flying along. And on Friday, if you're up for a challenge, we will be landing on Courchevel. Yes, Courchevel will be our touch and go area. We will be flying from Dijon, where we are getting the mustard. And then we are heading towards Lyon, but we are doing it flying by the Lake of Geneva. Well, we are keeping that kind of to the left. And heading up then towards Mont Blanc, flying south from Mont Blanc towards Auberville. And from Auberville we are flying to Courchevel, where we will be doing touch and goes. It will probably be one of the most stupid things I've ever done, because if I crash, these rule still holds true. If I crash, I have to go back to Innsbruck. So yeah, hey, flights in Brazil. Hope you're having a wonderful day, my friend. Yeah. I'm not sure if I did actually. Finland and Sweden and Norway. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I flew there. I flew exactly there, Emeka. Yeah. So, hey, Mufasa Aviation. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. We are at the moment. We are doing great there. Flights in Brazil. I am having so much fun at the moment. We are flying all over the world, and we are flying everywhere and seeing everything. So for those that are wondering what we are doing, actually, we are doing this. I will be showing you guys. Hold on. There we go. And let me show you guys what we are doing right now. There we are. That was the movie. Sky Vector. This is what we did so far. So we've flown from the Netherlands all over Denmark. And as you can see, Emeka, we flew near there. So yeah, basically we actually flew there. So flew all the way across Norway, Central and Eastern Europe. Then we flew up towards Scandinavia. moved on towards Scotland, England, and Ireland, and then we flew over Belgium, Luxembourg, and now we are in France. And we are continuing our flight in France because this, guys, is what we're actually doing. This is what we are actually doing. And by the way, for those that use Sky Vector, please do not brief and file. Do not brief and file. This is a tool that is actually used by real life pilots. So yeah, my around the world flight comes down to basically this. Welcome to my madness. 440,000 kilometers, 220,000 nautical miles, 2,200 plus hours. That's what we are doing, guys. We are flying all over the world. First we are flying over Europe, then we are flying everywhere over Africa, doing the Middle East, heading on towards Central and Southeast Asia, flying over Australia and New Zealand, doing the island groups there of French Polynesia, heading back towards the Philippines and China, Japan. Then we are flying a large part of Moscow, switching over from Moscow to Alaska. From Alaska we are moving on towards Canada, heading towards the west coast of America, heading all the way down towards the southernmost tip of South America and trying to reach Antarctica. From there we are doing the east coast of South America, the Caribbean, flying on the east coast of America, heading back towards the east coast of Canada, and then flying all the way back towards via Greenland, Iceland, which we missed on the trip here, flying all the way back along England and landing back again in the Netherlands. That is what we're actually doing. That is what we are actually doing. So, yeah. And that will take at least 3.5 years, guys. I am not kidding. I fly on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 1 p.m. Central European Standard Time to about 4 or 5. So that means about a 3 to 4 hour flight usually. And so yeah, it's yeah, that. Let me see. Where is that? ESSA to ENBR. So where is that exactly? Ah, that's a very nice flight. That is a very, very nice flight. Definitely. So yeah, guys, that's basically what we are doing right now. It is yeah. Where you got the overlay from? No problem. I will gladly help you out. First off, let's make sure that I'm pointing in the right direction, because yeah, we do need to have a little bit of no, altitude. That's the one we want. That's the one we want right there. All right. First off, we have, of course, on top the map. The map. Well, the map is actually a overlay from Navigraph right there. Navigraph is a subscription tool. It is a incredibly wonderful tool if you're flying like I'm doing, or doing commercial flights, because well, in this case you see the lovely map which is copied right there on top. That's where you get the map. However, I can set it to, for instance, low route or high route right there, and you get all the routes all over the world. This is actually all the flight routes. So yeah, it is incredibly to have. It is very good to have it connected to your iPad always. So that's always good. But in my case, I have several screens open. So yeah, I can do it like that. And the beauty of this is the fact that you can place it to follow you on the map. But if you we are landing on Rennes, for instance. Now, what does this actually add? The thing is that if you want to do specific landings, you will need the charge, the Jeppesen charge, and they are very important to have. Now you can get them for free basically, but it's never really that much up to date. So what this does is actually it gives you access. If you look here, it gives you access to all the approaches right there. So where these are the approaches for the several runways that you can see right there. which is already very handy. It gives you charts. It gives you, for instance, also charts of the airport itself, which is really handy. It gives you approach and SIDS. All the charts are there. These are up-to-date charts. For instance, there you go. There's a good chance we will be using this one today, for instance. So it gives you the VOR codes. These are actually just the Jeppesen charts. Usually companies, Jeppesen, you can as a pilot, you can get these Jeppesen charts for $2,000 a month. It will cost you $2,000 a month. So 10 euros for us is a very good thing. However, Navigator charts is intended for flight simulation only. So yeah, it's right there at the bottom, guys. Make sure this is just for the flight simulation only. But it gives us the approach charts. It gives us everything. Also, of course, the SIDS and stuff like that. So if you want to fly off, it gives you the exact routes for which you can use to fly. It is the reference charts. It's all there. I mean, it's all there. It is a incredibly helpful tool. So that's one. Now the other one, Mufasa, is yeah, it costs 10 euros a month. Basically, it costs 10 euros a month. It is a subscription, so keep that in mind. But it is brilliant. It is actually worth it. It is really worth it. The other one that I use is actually right there on top, and that is Sim Toolkit Pro. Now Sim Toolkit Pro gives you a few options. For instance, if I type in route, it should have given my route, and it doesn't right now. That's not good. Need to eat that. Why is this not working? Well, usually what you see right there is Sim Toolkit Pro, and it should give us the information. It is actually running right now, so I'm not sure why this is not working. What's going on? What's going on? Well, it is enabled, so. But we did have a, unfortunately, yeah, it's not working. I don't know why. We had a big update yesterday, so maybe that's the problem. I'm thinking. I think that's the problem. Yeah, I think that's what's going on. Yeah. I'm not sure why it's not working, but what you see right there, yeah, it's not working right now exactly. What you see, although it does give the flight information right there on top. So Flight Sim Toolkit Pro is actually free. It's free of charge, and it is a tool which you can use to log your flights. It integrates seamlessly with SimBrief, for instance. So you can, if you make a flight in SimBrief, you can basically copy it over to Sim Toolkit Pro, and it will keep a diary of where you have flown, what you have flown with, etc. But it also gives you a few streaming tools, like for instance the one we have right here on the top right there. That information that comes straight out of Sim Toolkit Pro. I will give you a link for that, Sim Toolkit Pro, right there, and it's free of charge. So yeah, no problem, my friend, no problem whatsoever. Also, very funny is if you go to the live map of Sim Toolkit Pro. Usually, what you can do is, for instance, in my case, if you do that, it will give you a link to the map. If you click that map and you zoom in on France, you should find me there. Metal Chi is there as well, by the way. And Shoney Gaming, you can find us on the coastline right there. So yeah, you can follow our flight real time, basically, in that live map. So yeah, that helps out quite a lot too. So that's basically what I'm not using that many tools, but those are the two most important tools that I use. So yeah. Why am I flying all the way over there? I should be heading towards north. I should be heading way more south. So okay, guys. So that's basically what we are. That is strange. I'm so far off course, guys. I am really far off course. Let's get back on course again. But yeah, I'm always glad to help out, guys. It's no problem. If you have any questions, please do ask. And if I don't know the answer, there's a good chance someone in chat will. We are doing this together. We are definitely doing this together. And as I said, if I can help you guys out, yeah, no problem. Please just let me know. Oh, thank you very much, Tyrion Prime. Thank you very much for that follow. I truly appreciate that, my friend. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you smile, smile a lot, because that's very important in my channel. Smile and laugh. Mostly with me, but usually at me. So, yeah. Usually at me. Because I do tend to screw up from time to time. Which is going to be very evident coming Friday, I'll say. So, yeah. Cheers to you, my friend. So, yeah, it's... that's going to be very interesting. As I said, we will be landing on Courchevel. Today is basically just making sure we go everywhere and see everything. We are now flying on the most western part of France, right there. As you can see in the top, that's where we are going. We are flying, as I said, everywhere and seeing everything. So, yeah, and we have a lot of people here flying along. Vix is right there. Viccionario, I'm thinking. That's Vix right there. We still have, who do we have as well? Metalchi is right there. Slarty Bart is still up in the air. We have Yuri, of course. I know I saw Weem somewhere. But yeah, games keep crashing. Aww. No, say it ain't so, Weem. Say it ain't so. Oh, that's really annoying. Does it need an update or something? Ah, that's annoying, man. Now we are deviating slightly from our flight plan because we basically are being pushed so far off that, yeah, it is windy out there, guys. The weather is not that bad, actually, but look at the wind right there, guys. Look at the wind right there. 41 knots. 41 knots. And it's basically straight on headwind right now. So I'm trying to struggle. I'm crawling back to you guys. Yes, I am crawling. Well, I'm actually still going pretty fast. I mean, 121 knots right there in full headwind. That's not bad, actually. That is not bad at all. But look at the details, guys. Those little towns, you can see perfectly the main road going through the town itself. I'm guessing that will be a church. Yeah, that's probably a church or something like that. Oh no, it's there. There's the church, actually. Oh, funny. But the detail is amazing. It is amazing. You can see the cars driving right down there. It is so cool to follow the roads, to fully fly VFR. And this is the first simulation that actually makes that possible. Full VFR. Oh, by the way, guys, do you see that slight little detail right there? I just noticed this. But look at that. Even from the outside view, you can make out exactly what's happening in the cockpit itself. Not sure if you picked that up right there, but how cool is that? This is not a simple placeholder or anything. No. This is actually working. You can see the horizon tilting right there. The flight plan is actually moving. We are basically outside of the plane and it's still simulating everything. I mean, there it is. That's what you're basically seeing from the outside. So, yeah. It's those little details that just sometimes gives me the shivers, you know? It's so cool. It is so cool. It is so cool. And that's the beauty of this. That's also the reason why I started to play the simulation. It really is. Because it's all there. It's all there. This is why I did this VFR flight in the 172. I know there are a lot of planes out there that are a lot quicker. You can do this a lot easier than I'm doing it. Of course you can. But that's up to you, and I'm not yucking somebody's yum, you know. If that's something you like, go for it. It is the total freedom that you get in this, yeah, basically it's a sandbox simulation. You can do whatever you like in the world. But this is what I like. This is what I like to do. I love to do this. I mean, we've done 50 flights. Tomorrow we have done 50 flights so far. And we have crawled over Europe. We have not even left Europe on our flight around the world. I mean, if you say to most people, how many miles, nautical miles have you flown?
well, 15,000 nautical miles we've already flown. That could mean that you crossed like 3 or 4 continents. But yeah, what do you get if you have a level up in Microsoft Flight Simulator? You get like a nice little captain thingy right there. Basically, you can't level up. Although you do get get achievements actually. There was one achievement which made me laugh really loud. Let me look that up, guys. That was so funny. It made me laugh out loud, really loud. What achievement did I get recently? Oh yeah, road trip. I got road trip. Basically, the achievement road trip is taxi aircraft for a total distance of 100 miles. Well, if you guys know me, and most of you by now do, when I land, I usually get the taxi all over the place. So my taxiing time usually is about half an hour worth of driving around an airport. So it should not come as a surprise. Hey, Jiminy Dutch, hope you're having a wonderful day, my friend. But yeah, it should not come as a surprise. But yeah, taxiing 100 nautical miles is actually an achievement road trip. So I got that. Another notch on my belt. There you go. But it made me laugh out loud. I was like, yeah, okay, that kind of makes sense. That kind of makes sense. So yeah. But yeah, it's mostly the experience that you have flying and learning to control your aircraft, Maatkuur. It's yeah, you know, the joy of actually saving your plane in emergency situations, pulling off landings you never thought you could ever do in your life, and getting the hang of flying itself. It is really cool. I know this is not very realistic. I mean, actually, if we wanted to do it very real, this would be the way to go, you know? Sitting right there in the cockpit, watching around, this is the view that you get. This is the view that you usually get. And it looks great. I mean, it does look great. It's very, very real. It is very real. And it's yeah. But mostly due to entertainment purposes, let's call it entertainment purposes, I am flying behind my plane. I get roughly all the information that I need. I mean, I have my airspeed right there, engine right there, fuel is here, my angle of attack, of course, my flaps trim, altitude, my yeah, it's all there, you know, guys. It's all there. My GPS, my headings, it's most of it is there. And just before takeoff and on takeoff and on landings, I'm switching back to the well-known cockpit view, of course. But other than that, this is the way we watch it. And yeah, as I said, it is basically just having a little bit of fun. Having a little bit of fun. However, there is something strange going on. I was heading towards Nantes, but it seems to have skipped it seems to have skipped an actual. It seemed to have skipped my waypoints. So it's pointing me in a totally different direction, guys. So if you're following me and you have the same GPS problems right now, we are heading basically straight south. So, well, not exactly south. Let's head towards heading off. Let me have a look. 160, about that. So yeah, same here. Yeah, that's really strange. It should not do that, but okay, heading 160, guys. Heading 160. We are headed towards Nantes right now. Would make it more interesting to have random failures on. Yeah, okay, well, there's the thing, of course. If you have... actually, the game does not have a random failure option yet. I believe it is built now in On Air, and if you go to... if you install the following program, that is from Flying Fabio, actually, one of his viewers, Caranon, to be exact. I will give you the link. You can install basically a program, a mod that will inject random failures into you. Yeah, exactly. That's the one.
that will insert random failures into your flight. So that's actually pretty cool. And you can set the percentage of how many chance there is that a random failure will occur, but also which failures will arise. So you can basically set just about everything, and this will give you a actually, yeah, it's really cool. Mufasa Aviation, that is really cool. But the thing is, because we truly want to fly everywhere and see everything, it means that I want to finish my flights, and if I crash Mufasa Aviation, if I crash, I do have to go back to my save point. Each continent has a save point, and just to add a little bit more spice to my flight. So yeah, Little Nav Map is really good. Yeah, it is. Little Nav Map is really good. You can give that a go, and it works perfectly. I find it really hard to get the hang of, but yeah. Hey, Weem is back. Aha! There he is in his golden livery. But yeah, it's what was I talking about? Yeah, okay, the save point, yeah. Come on, Shoni. The save point. The thing is, as I said, we are flying around the world, and each leg, if I crash on a leg, it means that you guys have chosen Innsbruck right there as my save point. So that means that should I crash on on this flight plan, for instance, if I crash now, I have to restart in Innsbruck and fly as the crow flies in a straight line back towards Saint Malo and do this flight again. So yeah, that will add a lot of extra time. It is really a penalty that I've put on myself. Each continent will have a save point like that, and you guys get to choose actually that save point. So you guys get to suggest what the save points will be, and then you get to vote on what the save point eventually will become. So yeah. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind, and that's also a reason why I do not turn on things like random failures. Lukla, and thanks! But yeah, each continent has its own save points, and either it will be, it kind of depends on how big the continent is. For instance, Africa will have 2 save points, as will South America will have 2 save points, North America and Canada will have 2 save points, and so on and so forth. So yeah, Australia will have 2, of course, stuff like that. But the next one up will be, in a few months' time, will be Africa, and you guys get to choose what save points that will be. The Seychelles was one, which was suggested. So that's kind of nasty. That was suggested actually by Andalia. I love her so much. No, I actually really do. Yeah. But yeah, guys, so that's actually something we have to keep in mind. We have to keep that in mind. I am pretty low, actually. I'm really, really low. What's the last? No, I do not have any coffee anymore. Don't forget to hydrate, guys. Very important. So yeah. But it will be an interesting flight indeed. But that's also one of the reasons. Yeah, we're gonna get a fresh pot. Fresh pots. Very important. But it's also one of the reasons why I do not have introduced yet random failures and stuff like that, because let's face it, I'm still learning as a pilot. And talking about learning as a pilot, next Wednesday we will not be doing a flight. First of all, I will show you guys how I create my flight plans. How I get things like Flight Sim Toolkit Pro working. How I import them in Navigraph, how I actually make them in the flight simulator itself. Yes, indeed. He hydrated and he shall be heard. So that's one thing. And when we're done with that, that will take about an hour of streaming. hour and a half. Then we are going to do flight school. So we are going to follow a few suggestions from Speedbird, for instance. But if you guys have any maneuvers that you want to see me try out, go to my Discord channel and make sure that a beautiful barrel roll successfully. You indeed do. You indeed do. But yeah, go to my Discord channel, and we have a I think it's a flight school section, if I'm not mistaken. Let me have a look. Flight instructions, actually. It's called flight instructions in the text in the text chat. You can go to flight instructions, and from there you can suggest flight maneuvers that you guys want me to give a go. So yeah, we have for next week, next Wednesday, we have the Incepted Spin, which is very well known by a lot of our viewers, because Yuri does that a lot, actually. And we have the glide into a tumbler. We have the glide the glide into on an airstrip without an engine. So we're going to see if we can do that. Now, if I crash next Wednesday, that does not mean I have to go back to Innsbruck. So yeah, it's basically separate from our flights. So yeah, I think that it might do a barrel roll. Shall I do a barrel roll then? Well, we did do it. You did. As I said, you guys saw me do it. I can do a barrel roll, but I usually don't do it on stream because, well, if I screw up here, as I said, Innsbruck it is. Innsbruck it is. So yeah, Innsbruck it is. So that kind of scares me, and that already happened, guys. That actually happened, as you saw in the clip. I did crash. That was a crash on stream, and it meant I had to go all the way back from Innsbruck and fly towards Minsk, I think it was, in a straight line, and then redo my flight to Riga again, from Minsk to Riga. So yeah, that was a thing, guys. That was a thing. That was definitely a mistakes were made. Direction show to anyone who didn't believe you in the future. Excellent, excellent. Now we are flying towards Nantes. We are flying towards Nantes, and then we are headed back towards Rennes, and there we will be landing with at least a 20 to 30 knot headwind, guys. So side wind, actually. So it will be crabbing along the way, all the way down towards the runway, actually. But now we are trying to find Nantes. We are getting close, actually. So yeah. But somehow my flight, my GPS heading is off. It's really weird. Excellent. Yeah, exactly that, Maatkuur. By the way, I'm hoping I'm saying your name right. I already gathered you are from Austria, so I think it's Kuwait, if I'm not mistaken. Well, there you go. You see, guys, I don't butcher any name or yeah, well, mostly I do. Yeah, I butcher most names and city names and country names, even if I can. Yeah, I butcher the name of my wife, which is kind of interesting because we've been together for like 20 years. So hey, but yeah, it's but you guys know that. You guys know that. Cheers, dudes. So yeah. Easier for British. Well, I'm Dutch, actually, so I'm actually Dutch. But I can give it a go if you want. No problem. No problem. Look at the views, by the way, guys. Those clouds. Weem's still there with us. Glad you got it running again, my friend. Glad you got it running again. Who are we having here as well? We seem to be we seem to have lost a few people right there. Yeah, Metalchi is still there. I can still see Metalchi. But we lost a few people along the way, unfortunately. Well, it's no problem. It's no problem. Yeah.
One big crabbing. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The maximum demonstration crosswind of takeoff. Yeah, exactly. 15 knots. 15 knots, exactly. That is quite right there, Mufasa Aviation. But yeah, it is an unfortunate incident. Incident. But it is going to be a lot of crabbing. You know, as I said, I'm not flying full realism, because if that would happen, there would have been a lot of times I couldn't even take off, and that would mean I had to skip my my stream basically. So if it's really bad, excuse me, if it's really bad, I am willing to forfeit realism for instance, things like broken clouds or something like that. You know, scattered or broken clouds. Just have the nice views, stuff like that. But most of the times I do try to actually keep it as realistic as possible. But that does mean in this case that we are, well, at the moment we are at 36 knots, and we should be having a nice tailwind once we finally reach Nantes. Then we are heading back towards the north, towards Rennes, which also is a point of interest, and I have no idea actually why. I looked it up, and I was like, okay, I can't really see why this is a point of interest, to be honest. But Lille also had the same thing. It had like some kind of fortress there, which looked kind of nice. So sometimes it just shows up as a created point of interest in the simulation itself. And I have no clue as to why. I have no clue as to why. But that's fine. That is absolutely fine. As I said, we are now. And I did install for Nantes, by the way. I installed a few sceneries. I installed the sceneries which I downloaded from FlightSim.2. So there should be a few things to see down there. There are a few landmarks in Nantes which should show up on my stream. We in the TBM with the lovely golden livery right there. Oh, by the way, guys, if you want to fly along with me, I am on the West European server, as most of you know right now. I am flying near Nantes, so it is easy enough to find me. And if you want to have your own livery, for instance, as you just saw Wim flying there, Wim's livery is not the standard livery of the airplane, but he linked me the livery he wanted to see on stream. That's the livery that I will install specifically for you. So if you're flying along with me regularly and you want me to have a you want to fly in a specific livery, just link that one to me. I will make sure that it will be installed in my game and it will show up on screen. So that's a little thank you from me to you guys for you guys flying along and having a lot of fun with me. Now, we should be about 5 minutes from Nantes, and then we are moving up towards... let me see. There's no data on the nav points either. What's going on? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Alright, and then it's like 40 nautical miles. Well, that should be about... Hey, Speedbird, he's back. Hope you had a wonderful meeting, my friend. Hope you had a wonderful meeting. Hope all went well. We are still moving and grooving over over the lovely French countryside, headed towards... excellent, my friend. Excellent. We are now headed towards towards Nantes. We should be there in about 5 minutes. I have installed a few sceneries right there. So, yeah, let's slowly but steadily head down. Let's head down, and basically what we see there is the river. We should follow this is the Loire River, by the way. I think another 30 minutes maximum, and then we should be landing. Yeah.
And it was quite a struggle, unfortunately. Most of it was headwind, so that was interesting indeed. And I'm not talking about simple headwinds. No. No, 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 no. No, we're not going to do a touch and go. No. Yeah. You've seen it. You've noticed it. Right there. 39 knots. Headwind. Yay. That's fun. So, yeah. I'm 2 hours here. Well, hope you're having a lot of fun there, Matku. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Hope you are enjoying yourself. Understood. Yes, sir. Sir. No, we will not be doing a touch and go. We will be flying over Rennes, and then we are headed towards it. Excellent. Good to hear, my friend. Excellent. Then we are headed towards Rennes, and there we will do a full stop and being guided around the taxi runway of Rennes, where we will be driving off the taxi runway, headed towards downtown Rennes, looking for a parking garage, and there we will be landing on the top parking. Yes. There we will be parking. Yes, indeed. Because that's usually what happens when I land, so yeah. Excellent. Good to hear you. Good to hear you. It's not like I'm fishing and hoping that you guys are having fun. If you weren't having fun, you probably wouldn't be here. So yeah. So there's that. There's like that. But I'm glad to hear you have you're having fun and having a smile on your face. That's what I'm here for. Give me those smiles. I want to see them from ear to ear. Yes. Ooh, we're doing a very, 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 very nice. Ooh, we're touching wings. We are touching wings. Folk, you're it. Now I'm running off. Yay! Oh no. Oh, hang on. Ooh, ooh. You're so naughty. Oh, that's something we may do. Delivery megapack is free. Yes, it is. It used to be. It's. I think it still is. But yeah, it's. And you can, if you go to the Discord server, I think from those guys, you can get the latest update. It also has an automatic update thingy. I'm thinking. So yeah. Yeah, good plan there, Speedbird. Yeah. I see where you're going with this. We've lost the Weem. The Weem has gone magically invisible. There he is again. So, yeah. I know. But first, we are flying into Nantes. There's this place called Innsbruck. It's like magical. Because you know, the thing is, if your screen goes black, you instantly get teleported there. It's magic. It's like a fast travel. Ish. It's like a fast travel. Don't try that in real life, by the way. Just saying. Do not try this at home, kids. A few moments later. Do not try this at home. Definitely. Now, Nantes is right in front of us. And we are already... The thing is, maybe you guys can just barely make it out, but there is these kind of... you can barely make out there the kind of weird glitches in the city. That's actually not a glitch. Well, now it's loading correctly, funnily enough. But yeah, that's not a glitch. That is actually, that will load in later because that's scenery. So those are the actual landmarks. Now I am slowing down a little bit so we can have a better look at those landmarks. And we will be circling all over Nantes and then heading back towards the north. We're moving straight down the highway right there. Strafing the highway. You know, they did that like 75 years ago and it scared the bejesus out of a lot of people. Just saying, Ween. Just saying. You know? You will be teleported into your tomb. Yeah, or a wooden box with like six panels. Yeah. That's basically it. Yeah. Yep. And we still are fighting the wind, guys. It is really, it is a battle. It is truly a battle. Wind there strafing the highway. Daka, 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 daka. Heading straight into the center of Nantes. But look at the detail, guys. It is incredible. Even the industrial areas look so good. Farming areas. I mean, look at that. That looks like a lot of crap down there, but it shows up. It just basically showed up. Little ponds and rivers, which actually look like they're flowing. It's so cool. A Chinook that's hovering really low. Ooh, are there like training exercises going on or something like that? Chinooks are usually used by the army, aren't they? Alright, guys. Let's see if we can find a few very nice landmarks. Yeah, army, exactly, yeah. I really have to push my engine because I'm having so much headwind. You can hear the wind basically howling. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but I can hear the wind howling around my plane. The Red Bull Ring is just a meadow. You can barely see the track exactly. I mean, the detail is incredible in this simulation. It is, and this is free, guys. This is free of charge. This is what you get if you get the standard version. It looks like that. There's no add-ons. There's nothing. This is it. I mean, if that's... Yeah, I know. I am about to stall. There we go. That's a lot better. And I don't have flaps up. It's really strange. It is really strange. Yeah, it looks like the flaps are down, but they're not. I mean... Well, I'm gaining speed right now, so yeah, it's good. But it is just basically a very, very nearly strong headwind. So yeah, it is incredibly how drifty it is. I'm flying basically. I'm crabbing basically. But we do want to see Nantes in all its glory. Yeah, I am. I am crabbing so much right now. I'm truly fighting my airplane. You guys can't see that exactly, but I am constantly correcting and adjusting my flight. It is... Wow. Alright. On my right, the livery from Weem. You can... that's Weem, actually. And Weem's livery for the TBM, you can download that from a Discord channel. It's on the Discord channel, so yeah. Yeah, it's really cool. It's golden something. Look at that, guys. Yeah, that's no, it's really, really nice to fly over. It's a very, very big city. There are a few cool things to see, actually. Not that much on the southern banks, but mostly on the... I mean, look at that town in full detail, guys. This is Ultra, so it's still not running that badly, actually. It's not running that badly, actually. Right down there, actually, they added the warship right there as well as a cool carbon fiber gold. Yeah, exactly. This is actually a really, really nice... He's the PogChamp today! London controller is PogChamp? Really? Ah, that is so cool! That is cool! That is actually really cool.
It is really, really nice, guys. Definitely. Oh, he has his own Pog emote. Ah, okay. I was thinking he was the PogChamp today. Good lord. That would be cool. Such a cool guy. Very nice there. Yeah, glad I flew over Nantes. Nantes is especially with the island in the middle right there, it is really interesting to see with all the bridges going over it. And yeah, it is an interesting one. Yeah. 8 hours yesterday. Good lord. Jamie, good lord, what you're doing, man. Good lord. Yeah, I am. Definitely. Here I am with just flying 4 to 5 hours sometimes. So yeah. It's 8 hours. Well, there are a few long streams coming up, guys. As I said, we are going to try and fly over things like from Madagascar to the Seychelles. That's going to be a long flight, and it's going to be an ocean flight. It's going to be boring. That's what we do. That's what we do. If we have to go there, it's no problem. Yeah, thank you very much for being here, Mufasa Aviation. Thank you very much. Hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are. Having a wonderful evening. And Antarctica, exactly there, Metal Chief. Yeah, hope to see you soon again, man. Hope to see you soon. But yeah, it's... that is so weird. It's still pointing me in the wrong direction, actually. Where is it taking me? My GPS is all over the place. Alright, guys. We are now heading towards Rennes. And that means that we will be turning towards the north. Basically, I think it's like 3:30, something like that. Heading 3:30. Yeah. There we go. No, yeah, 340. 350? That better? Yeah, 350. 350, heading 350. That's what we're doing. Definitely. Hey, Captain Arash is here! Captain has joined us in flight! Hello, Captain Arash. Great to have you here. Yuri is there as well in the distance. We still have Viccionario that's with us as well. Metalchi up there in the air. Weem behind us. And we are now headed towards Rennes, guys. That's where we are going. A bit like this flight. Yeah, exactly. 8 hours. Yeah, something like that. Exactly there, Speedbird. You know, the things that I mean, incredibly long flights. It is, you know, it is, especially if you're doing commercial flights, of course, most of the time you are flying at 36 or 42,000 feet, what is something like that. And flying on autopilot. So yeah, it is. Sometimes it's very hard to navigate through thunderclouds and stuff like that. But yeah, at 42,000 feet exactly. So you're at cruising level, you know, and then it's all on autopilot and just hey, off we go. Which is really cool because we are going to do that. Hey, Uni7, good to see you, my friend. Jamel, no problem, of course. But yeah, it's what city is this? We just flew over Nantes in France. I'll zoom in on the map, especially for you, my friend. Right there. Right there. Nantes. You can barely make it out, but that's Nantes. Hey, Super Typhoon. Flight is doing well. We are now finally having some tailwind. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We are on the West European server. If you want to jump on, go towards Nantes. You should see me flying there. Shoni Gaming and Weem we have here. We have Yuri that is here. Captain Arash also in the air. Metalchi. So there's a small group flying towards Rennes right now. That's where we will be landing. Yeah, the flight is going great right now. It is going pretty awesome, Super Typhoon. The thing is, however, look at the wind right now. Look at that. 35 knots! Finally, we are having tailwind. We had headwind all the way. Headwind all the way. It was like we were crawling along slowly but steadily along the French Normandy coast. So yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. Yeah, the wind is bad. But we are finally now getting there. However, we do have to land with this speed. So yeah, it's like 100 knot headwind. Good lord! On that flight? Wow! 100 knots headwind. Good lord! Wow! I wouldn't even know what that's like on a plane like this. It would be there's no way you could fly a plane like this. Now anyway, you couldn't even take off on a plane like this with that kind of speeds. But yeah, ground speed and scene. Woof, ouch. Yeah, but it's as I said, guys. It's yeah. As of now, those are things you're not looking for. Hey, Slovenian, good to see ya. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're having a wonderful day. But yeah, if you have a tailwind like that, that helps out quite a lot. But oh, good lord, I'm not looking forward to a plane in a plane like this. That will basically rip you to shreds. Those kind of winds would rip you to shreds. But this is kind of hard actually as well. As you guys can see, it's jittering all over the place. We're constantly being buffeted. Constantly being pushed left and right, so it does really influence your flight. Now I am guessing, because we are now having a tailwind, that the runway will be runway 10. Keep that in mind, guys. So we will be landing on Lima Foxtrot Romeo, what's the end? November. Lima Foxtrot Romeo November. That's the airport where we are going to in Rennes. And hey, St. Phoenix. Unfortunately, my Sim Toolkit Pro is kind of broken, but no, it's really weird. But yeah, it's now, well, it is working because you can see it running right there. So it is doing something, but the commands are not working anymore. So I'll have to look into that so it's working again tomorrow. But yeah, as of now, we are still going strong. We are flying towards the end, and I think we will be in flight for another 20 minutes, something like that, and then we should be done. So yeah, the approach map of airports in Little Nav Map. I'm not sure if that's something that's in Little Nav Map itself, Yuri. That's something separate, I'm thinking. Don't forget to hydrate, guys. The A350, I am so looking forward to third-party developers actually releasing commercial aircraft in the large commercial aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm pretty sure that will give an immense boost to all the flight simmers out there, especially the people that are heavily invested in, for instance, X-Plane 11 and Prepared. Yeah, and A320 is in the works with Fly-by-Wire are doing that. But is it true that it's actually free? Are they going to release it for free? Or is that payware? Is that like third-party payware? And it would not surprise me if it was. Rightfully so, because Fly-by-Wire is incredible. It is free. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Yuri. You get immediately. You can get the maps and the Jeppesen maps, and those are so handy. But yeah, it's like $9 a month, so it's €9 a month. It is a subscription, but if you fly a lot of Flight Simulator, Navigraph is truly worth it. It is truly worth it. Oh, big scenario right there, doing a little precision flying right there. Excellent. If you stretch out all the electric wiring in one long line, it would stretch Paris to Frankfurt. Really? That big? Well, I've seen, actually, the A380 actually has flown over our house a few times when it landed. Schiphol Airport is actually one of the airports where it can land quite easily. So yeah, it has landed here, and if it flies over my house, it will basically rattle all the glasses out of my cupboard. So it's that impressive. It is that much power that flies over it. It is incredible to see. But yeah, it's yeah. It wouldn't surprise me. I know there are a lot Super Typhoon. I know there are a lot of third-party developers that are close to releasing or are already releasing
a lot of airplanes and both turboprops, dual-props, but also jets that are coming out and commercial jets that are coming out. I am so sure that when that rush comes of all those great third-party planes that are now waiting in the wings, a lot of that will speak to a lot of X-Plane 11 players and of course prepared players. So yeah, it is going to be it's going to be a thing when that's going to be released. I'm pretty sure there will be a large shift in the player base from X-Plane 11 and prepared towards Microsoft Flight Simulator, even though there are still a lot of bugs, of course. I mean, the game is far from perfect, but then again, it's just released for like 5 months, guys. This has just been out for 5 months. So there is still a lot of work in the wings. And what I like a lot about at the moment about Asobo as well is the Q&A developers that sessions that they have. So yeah, you know, talking about what they are actually doing, being transparent about that, and openly admitting their mistakes sometimes, that helps out quite a lot and puts a large amount of believability and trust in a platform as a whole. So yeah, it's I am really looking forward to what's coming the next year. I mean, they've announced that they are doing seasons, for instance. Seasons are coming, guys. So yeah. Seasons are definitely coming. That's something I'm really, really looking forward to. Why is it stuttering all of a sudden? Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Cause the car alarms in the multi-story car park to go off. That's actually pretty funny. That is pretty cool. But why am I stuttering? Is there something going on? Interesting. Alright, so... what is going on? Yeah, weather refresh. I think you're right. Well, I'm not sure. It's still... Uh-oh. What's going on, guys? Yeah, well, that usually should not cause any problems. Not like this. No, the game cache is a rolling game cache, so that's no problem either. Let me have a look. Yeah, no, not this area. I had it for Nantes, but we have left the Nantes area already, so that's no problem. Dodgy Waterloo God, I hope not. I hope not. Well, actually, let me have a look. Could be. Yeah, look. Yeah, I'm going to figure that one out right now. No, it's not too hot. It's like 53 degrees, so that's good. So that's good. Bouncing from 20. Oh, it's actually our connection. It's our internet itself, and that's bouncing. That's game server. Yeah, that could be. But Kadilu, who is my wife, that's by the way Mrs. Mrs. Shoni Gaming. Kadilu just mentioned that our internet connection is somewhat unstable. So yeah. But it seemed to be resolved right now, so... But that's the reason why. Well, no, it's not very stormy out here. Sometimes we have... yeah, I have a Ziggo... my ISP is Ziggo, and they can bounce up and down somewhat sometimes. So yeah, they can cause a little bit of issues at times. But yeah, it's just it is a cable connection, but I still get 500 down and 40 up, so that's not too bad actually. But yeah, it's not too bad. But if it's bouncing up and down, yeah, and you know, because of COVID, everyone is working at home. You know, there's an overload of people that are using the internet as well. Both streaming or online media, stuff like that. Yeah. I hope so too, Jamel. But we always have you. We're always glad to have you here. I just saw a jet fly by the way. Jet cat right there, also up in the air. Having a little bit of fun flying along on the last part. Yeah. I figured out what went wrong, guys. I just got a notification that my Xbox app just reinstalled. That's nice. Killing, yeah, those streamers killing our internet speeds. Yarr, scurvy. Have a wonderful day, Jamel, and I hope you hope to see you soon again. Both in the chat and in the air with me. Yes, definitely. Well played, sir. Well played, indeed. But yeah, it's. I think that was the entire problem. My I think my Xbox app just updated. Typically Microsoft. So yeah. Well, a program as heavy as that updating in the background while playing this, that's not bad actually. And look at those beautiful sky, guys. Look at that. Dang, that is pretty. Look at those beautiful countryside. And those skies. I mean, those clouds. Look at that. That is gorgeous, guys. Dang. That's a nice bit of that's a nice feature in the last bit of the flight. That looks really cool. I'm enjoying that. Flying over the French countryside. Wow, look at those clouds rolling there. Oh man, that's the reason why I'm running that on Ultra. Because of views like that. How realistic does that look? I mean, you can even see the sunshine, the shadow of the sunshine on the clouds right there with the light a bit right there on the top. It is amazing. I mean, if you look up, that's basically what you usually see when you're out and about. It looks so good. It looks so good. Also, the way that reflects off my airplane, by the way. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but the clouds, they are actually reflecting. The blue sky is actually reflecting off my plane. Look at that. Incredible. I mean, it looks so good. It looks so real. And I just saw Wind Shadow fly over my plane as well. Incredible how this game looks. It looks so good. Simulation. Sorry, Captain Arash. Simulation. Yeah. No, it does not have any ray tracing. I mean, it does not have any ray tracing, and it looks so good already. Well, to be honest, I'm not sure if ray tracing would actually enhance this this simulation. To be honest, I think the extra processing power that it will need to accurately ray trace the entire world, I'm not sure if that would actually work. To be honest, but it does look so good already, guys. It looks so amazing, and that's exactly the reason why I love this. It is the exact reason why I love this, yeah. Changing the weather, yeah, now we can run it on Ultra. Oh, it's so good. Hey, Quirt, good to see you, my friend. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah, exactly. You can do so much. You can do so much. 2 RTX 4090s for that. Yeah, exactly. So that will be in about 5 months' time. Yay! Done properly, it might help. Yeah. Maybe. But to be honest, I think it would be simply just too heavy on the GPUs to do it completely. But yeah, it's if they have stocks, which they will not. Let's face it. Although maybe Nvidia finally has learned from this major boo-boo of not having anything in stock, but do try to sell it. Dumbasses. Come on. I mean, come on, Nvidia. You guys are in the business for God knows how long. You can do better than that. You can definitely do better than that. Alright, guys. We are coming up to Rennes. Right there. We will be contacting Rennes Airport, which is Lima Foxtrot Romeo November. So, yeah. Do Dutch people understand German? Yeah, I can. They are two completely different things. Although German and Netherlands, Dutch is really close towards each. Very similar. And indeed, as Cadillo stated, most of people in the Netherlands actually learn both English and German when they are in school. So ja, ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. Ja, und ich verstehe Deutsch. Ich verstehe auch Deutsch. Ja. Basically, what I just said is I speak German and I understand German. German is one of the two languages that I actually speak next to, of course, English and my native language, Dutch. So yeah, I can speak those pretty good actually. And I can understand a little bit of French, but yeah. Yes, I am very sure that I understand German there, Yuri. I see what you did there. He just said, are you sure you understand German? Are you sure you understand German? Jawohl, ich verstehe Deutsch. Ich verstehe Deutsch. I speak Russian. Well, there you go, actually. That's pretty cool, yeah. Everything is going great on the VFR front. Hey, Vasvas, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back, welcome back. The VFR front, it's going pretty nicely actually. We are now flying over Rennes. It is a point of interest, so I have no idea why we are flying over Rennes, because I looked up and there was basically nothing there. So, other than the city, of course. But yeah, it's we're going to see what's there, and then we will be landing right to our left, right there. Zdravstruje. I'm thinking Zdravstruje, if I'm not mistaken. I am doing great, Fus. Thank you very much. I hope you are doing great as well. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope you smiled today, because that's very important. Smiling is very important to keep your spirit up. Yes, indeed. Ich liebe dich. Ja, ich liebe dich auch, Mann. Ja, jawohl. Dankeschön. Yeah. You don't pronounce the first V. Excellent. Excellent. Zdravstruje. So basically that. Alright, now let's have a look why this is a point of interest. I am truly wondering, why is this a point of interest? Is it because of that? No, that's... excellent. Well, I know Tovaric, of course. And Nazdrovje. Yes. Which is very important. I will hydrate that. Yes, I will hydrate. Why is this a... If anyone can see anything interesting here, I am truly wondering why this is a... Well, there's a nice park right there. Why is this a point of interest? I have no clue. Is it because of that? Yeah, can't be. Look good, but... Why is this a point of interest, guys? I am truly... It looks nice, but that doesn't make it a point of interest, does it? Well, it's always good to have a few languages under your belt, guys. That's very important. Also, if you can visit another country, please do so. You know, visiting other cultures and oh, maybe it's because of that. Visiting other cultures and visiting, learning about their cultures, learning about the language, learning about their food, because that's always great. It helps you develop as a person, and it gives you a better view of the world in general. So yeah. Yeah, if you go to the map, you can see it. It is actually on the map. It is a point of interest, although I have no clue as to why. Huh, strange. Well, no problem. We are going to land right there. Yuri has landed already. It's on the map. If you go to the map in the on the planning map, it shows up as a point of interest. No idea why, but yeah. Oh, Quart, you are a cruel man. You are a cruel man. Quart, don't do that. But I do hope you enjoy your cup of coffee. So yeah. No, it's not working, unfortunately. I have no clue why. I have no clue as to why. Yeah, let's see if we can land on Saint-Jacques, guys. Let's see if we can land on Saint-Jacques. We are requesting a full stop landing.
Cessna Papa Hotel, Sierra November Golf is 2 miles north with Alpha to land.
Cessna Papa Hotel, Sierra November Golf Ren Tower. Enter left base runway 10. Altimeter
10, yeah, I was expecting 10. I was expecting 10. Oh, no.
Cessna Sierra November Golf cleared to land runway 10. Wind 182 at tree 2.
10. There we go. 10. That's the one. Acknowledge that.
Cleared to land runway 10 Cessna Sierra
All
November
right.
Golf.
Now, we could give. Let me have a look, guys. I am going to see if we get the if I can set the the VOR for the final approach. So that's 109. 109. Nope. 109. 25. 25. There we go. And then we need to go back and we need to set the CDI, and that is not correct. That should be the VOR. Oh, interesting. Well, that doesn't matter. Let's figure this out, guys. Let's figure this out. There we go. Hey, my name's Soggy. My name's Soggy. Really, is it? Interesting. Alright, guys, we are heading in for the landing right there. Hope you're having a wonderful day. My name's Soggy. We are now at the moment trying to land at Rennes Airport. 10925. Yeah, I set it to 10925, but it's somehow today everything seems off. Yeah, that's exactly what I entered. Yeah. And it does show up, but however, it's still kind of weird. Set the course as well. I did. I think I did. Well, it doesn't matter, you know. We are on our way anyway. Course 108. Ah, that's probably where I'm heading wrong. But now I am going in for the landing on runway 10. Excellent. Just vibing. Well, always good. Watching some streams. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope I can make you smile, which could be a thing because we are now going to do a landing at 34 knots. That's going to be interesting. That is going to be interesting to say the least. So yeah, it's and now I am trying to slow down quite a bit actually. And yeah, you've entered at a very interesting point right there. My name's Soggy. It is going to be yeah. I wish we had a Russia update. Yeah, I heard. I still hear there are a lot of problems with Russian the way the Russian scenery looks. It's completely bad. Yeah. I heard it's really bad. Now let's see. Captain Arash is already coming in for the landing as well. We can just barely make him out right there at the top. I need like 6,000 Russian clips. Yeah, something like that. I am low, by the way. I am really low. So yeah, I need to get a little bit of height. But we are now going in for the turn right there. We are now going in for the turn. So sorry guys if I'm not responding directly to your chats. I am concentrating heavily because we are basically crabbing now. Yeah. We are basically crabbing all the way, which means I have to fly, well, nearly sideways to try and land on the runway right there. Also, I am putting my flaps down. Putting my flaps down. And trying to bleed off a lot of speed. Captain Arash is already on the ground. Good lord, guys. I am going basically sideways. I am going sideways. Come on. Well, I am on the glide slope. Victionaris right there. A little bit too low. Little bit too low, but that's fine. That's fine. As you can see, Victionaris is... you can barely make it out, but he's going sideways as well. We are still having a 19 knot headwind. Oh, good lord. I am really low right now. Those tree lines right there. Good lord. That tree line was... yeah, that was interesting. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, come on. There we go. There we go.
Cessna Sierra November
Well,
Golf, contact ground on 121.725.
that was interesting, to say the least. I'm not sure if that was butter, actually, but... yeah. I'm not sure if that was butter. But I'll take it. We are on the ground, guys. We are on the ground.
Cessna Sierra November Golf.
Good lord. Yeah, it was. It was. It was horrible, especially at the end. Especially at the end. It was really, really bad.
Going to 121.725
Wow.
Cessna Sierra November Golf.
Incredible. Well, you did not crash. Yeah, exactly. I did not crash. Good lord. Oh, that would have been bad. All right, guys. We are going to request a taxi for parking.
Cessna Papa Hotel, Sierra November Golf. Request
That
taxi.
was, yeah, that was a thing. That was a thing, but we got it. We got it.
Sierra November Golf taxi to general aviation.
Should have turned the landing lights on and should have turned the taxi lights on.
One Golf tree.
All right. Well, there we have it. There we have only 0.32 nautical miles. Usually it says 25 or 30 nautical miles. Funnily enough. And I still have a very, very strong headwind, guys. All right. Everyone is piling in. Yes.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Delta Golf Golf 1 Golf Tree Cessna Sierra.
All right,
November
guys.
Golf.
Make sure to stay online because we are headed towards the parking spot right there, and I want to make a snapshot for you guys. I want to make a snapshot. So make sure you're here. Make sure you're here. Where is it sending me again? Oh yeah, it's sending me all the way over there. And then turning around all the way around the airport. That's nice. Good lord. Yeah, I am going a bit too fast, however. Really not allowed to go above 20 knots, actually, on an airfield, but yeah. Whee! There we go. Still very, very windy, guys. It is very windy right here. 34 knots! Good lord! It is still around 30 to 40 knots gusting. Oh, lordy lord lord. Look at that! Alright, we're going way on the back of the runway itself. Oh, sure it is. Why not? Why not? Jeff Cat, I can see Jeff right there. Weem is also there in the distance, parked already. Alright guys, that's the parking spot. That's where we need to go. That's where we need to go. Right there. Yeah, I had the flaps up. I had the flaps up already, yeah. There we are, guys. We have landed. Alright, let's see if I can do the showcase camera. I need to get my trusty controller right here. Yay! Let's see if this works. There it goes. Alright. Jeff is right there. Weem is right there. Are we missing anyone? Are we missing? Vix, are you still here? Maybe, maybe not. Anyone else here? No, that's it. That's it. Alright, guys. We've got that. We've got it. We've got it. Alright, guys. Oh yeah, there you are. Yeah, I found you. You're there. Right there. Next to yeah, you're there. I found you. You're right there. Excellent, guys. That was a lot of fun. Thank you very much for everyone flying along. Thank you for thank you for being here. Well, tomorrow is going to be my 50th flight, guys. So it would be great if you guys flying along with me. That will be awesome. And on Friday we will be doing touch and goes on Courchevel. That should be really interesting, guys. That should be really, really interesting. So please come along with me. Thank you very much, Speedbird. I hope to see you tomorrow on our 50th flight. And yeah, thank you very much. And yeah, let's do a raid, guys. Let's see if we can raid someone. There should be a lot of people to raid. Raid channel. There we go. Yeah. Let's go to the man who knows it all. Let's go to the Flying Fabio. Let's go to... Yeah, exactly, Fabio. Yeah. Alright, guys. If you want to raid with me, stay in the channel. If not, I will see you tomorrow. And hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful evening, guys. Bye-bye. Have fun with Fabio.